All right. I know I always do that. I always come on earlier, but I found everything, so we just can get straight to it. Let me know if you guys can hear my. I'll turn it down, or I'll just turn it off because that's the lowest. I don't know why I even said that. So let's see. For those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, it's easier for me to put the time I'll be coming on that. So I know it's random, but if you have IG, that will be easier for me to do instead of you gotta make a little bit of something to put onto YouTube. You gotta upload it to YouTube. It's just a bit much. So that's my IG right there. So that's where I post. When I'm coming on, I post it. I'll be on here at 7. I tell you guys all the time that I'm in the middle, but when I go and look at everything, I'm really not in the middle, but I just don't want to say where I'm at. So people are crazy. Sorry, guys. But yeah, because I just hear all the inconsistencies. And then I'm like, no. So we're going to go over what she said, and then we're going to go over what she said before. Because, I want to believe her, but I don't know what I believe. So let me see who's on here. L444, first in the building. Hello. How are you? DMV, babe. We got Fun to be Blondes. How are you, love? How are you doing today? Let's see. I'm ready. Took my Advil. Yes, you got to take your Advil for this because got me crazy. Elle says, oh, I love the lipstick. You know what? I had this lipstick forever, and I'm just like, I always wanted black lipstick, but when I put it on, I'm like, no. I said, you know what? Today, I'm gonna put this lipstick on. So it's this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. The lights, the matte. Yeah, so it's that one. It looks kind of nasty, but yeah, dark, whatever. Anyway, and a cocktail. I missed the cocktail part. Yes, you definitely need the cocktail. Definitely need the cocktail. Missed that one. DMV says, I only caught the first part of the live earlier. Okay. It was just me reading over the text messages. If anybody has any questions about them or what it was, I'll briefly go over that in the beginning. And then I'm just going to show you guys the 2 little videos she sent me. But then, I think that's why I wanted this lipstick on yeah, she tells me all this, but I still know what I've been reading from before. And it's her writing it. So it's not like someone else is saying it. That's the thing. That's where she messes up with me, because it's her writing it just as she was writing me in the beginning. So that's where we're conflicted there, because before I reached out to you, I had already looked up things. When I went back to her page, they were gone. But thanks to a little someone, I was able to retrieve them. And from what she said, I got food under my nose. I was cooking them. I should have washed them thoroughly. I just did like a little. Let's come in here. Okay, chicken tacos. I had lettuce wraps, but I made chicken tacos. Yeah, so it's different from what I researched before I contacted her, from what she told me after I contacted her, to what she's saying now. But I think she's had time to think, to put things together. No, we're not going to play that game here. We're not going to play that game. Yes, it can go both ways. Fun to be Blonde says, share that lipstick brand. and color, please. It's MAC. And Nico Kisses by MAC. Yeah, so it's this one. I don't know where to put it with this light. Okay, wait. There you go. It's that one. And I'll see if I could put it on there. I don't think it's going to clear it. I don't know. Nico Kisses. Matte. But this was, I always get their, like, I don't know what it's called, like promotion items. And then it sucks because I want it again. So I'll have to buy like 2 or 3 of them. And then hopefully I can find something similar. But this was a little while ago. And I've had it and I just will put it on and I'm like, this is a bit too much to go out, you know, just roaming around town. But hey, I'm on the internet, so I could do that right now. We're all at a party. Let's see. Hey Dukes, how are you? Latoya's in the building. Veronica's in the building. All right, so we're at 7. So, okay, I'm gonna go over that. And then we're gonna talk about some things that just doesn't make sense. And I don't know if, you know, no, I don't know how she could think that I'm not keeping track of this because she texts me. She knows she's being recorded. She knows she's on live. I don't know what would be, I don't know. DMV, good question, because I've heard it reported that California did not investigate it, but they must have because they viewed the Costco tape. I don't really know what to say about that. I really don't know who viewed what, who's associated with who in the next state. I don't know. But that's why I'm saying I'm not believing them, because I don't know. But I know what I was told on here and from her messages before. So if we're going to go and believe that, let me slow down, because I need you guys to see what is said today so that I can rewind y'all back from what was said before, because that's where we're having a discrepancy. We're trying to fix our lies. And I mean, if you wanted to lie, you should have took notes, boo-boo. You should have took notes, because I don't know what you were trying to get out of this situation, but if it's a big cover-up, all I'm saying is she better, if this is a big cover-up, okay. But if she's lying to me, and that's something that I hate with a passion, because I'm asking you multiple times, is the problem. So if she's lying to me, we're going to be the best of friends, because yeah, she will. I'm not even going to go there, but she better not be lying to me, because she know I got all this over here. And she can call whoever she want to call, because she better not be lying about this little girl. Because if she has done all of this and has tarnished that little girl's name for the rest of her life, disgusting. Just disgusting. Can't deal with it. DMV says 044. This case has a whole lot going on, and smoke and mirrors from Angelica, law enforcement, missing justice. Yeah, but even there, y'all, even there, from what she told missing justice to what I was told last night or yesterday, from what she said when we were just having a conversation, from what she said when she was on live with you guys, till today, it's still a freaking lie. Or if it's not a lie, it's just she has a great imagination. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. She has a wonderful imagination. And I've never asked her this, but I know it was asked earlier in the live. Does she do any drugs or, smoke weed? And I don't know that answer, but conversations low-key make me think that, girl, are you high? Because I swear it seems like I've never had a point where I just felt like people were after me and things like that, and it wasn't going on. Because I have video. Do you guys remember the video of when she was saying that the cops were like surrounding her, always following her, and they're following me right now. She took video. Does anybody remember that? Is Miss Didi, if she's in the building, she'll remember that, because we were like asking her, well, do you think maybe you can be just a little bit paranoid? No. She says no. Okay, so do you think that maybe it could be a coincidence? No. Let's just no. Okay, so from what you're showing me, it's a cop like down the block with their lights on, and I don't even know if it's a cop. It could be somebody with their headlights on. And you want me to say from what you sent me? You know what? Can I go back to that? Have you guys seen that? Has everybody in the building seen when she was saying the cops were like after her and they were following her? And then I asked her, I said, well, where are you parked? She's like, oh, because I seen that she was in the car. So I was like, well, where are you parked? Where are you? She's like, oh, I'm just parked, down the street. I'm like in a field type. It looks like an open field setting. Hi, Jeanette. It looks like an open field setting. And I'm like, well, what's around you? Nothing. So do you think that you're parked there? And if it is cops rolling by, do you think that possibly it could be, they're just trying to check out what you're doing over here because cars aren't over there all the time? No. So we're just irrational all the time. You can't just, I don't know. L444 says, I heard her light up twice in 2 different interviews. She ain't never did that with me. I mean, I know I'm from California, but I don't smoke weed. I'm sorry. I mean, I did when I was younger, but I don't know what it did to me after my son, because I can't do it. I just can't. I just can't do it. I'll be tripping, probably like her. I'd be like that. And I totally took note of it because being a smoker myself, it's very distinct. It's a very distinctive sound. So you hear the whole flicker of the lighter, the whole sound. Wow. Because she says she likes to hear Bob Marley. I do hear her say that all the time. She always says, I like to hear Bob Marley. I can listen to it all day. So that would make sense to me. Because I know when I used to, I love reggae. I still love reggae, but I'm saying I was more into it, if that makes sense. DMV says before or after she was arrested. Before or after she was arrested, what? Because I've only spoken with her after she was arrested. Fun to be Blonde says, it gives me bipolar manic episode vibes. Yes, allegedly, yes. But if not, maybe the Mary Jane. Well, she needs to go and cut that out, because it's obviously not working for her right now. Because if she just made up all this story about what she told us earlier, and I'm going to let you guys see the video, what she told us earlier about the family members coming up there. She was on her solo and it was 9 of them against her and they was running her off you do see the police giving them a ticket. You do see that. And then you do see her, giving information, and then the girl calling her a scary bee. So if this is not happening, then things are just lining up. But I do think she embellishes situations. I mean, when we go over what she was selling, because I have all the information now from Missing Justice, because when I was looking at it, I only had bits and pieces of it. So now I have everything from over there, and I think there's probably more I need to get, but I have enough receipts to compare to live, what I have on my computer, and what I have on my phone. That's multiple stories. Too many stories. So, So Mary Jane can make people anxious, paranoid, tripping vibes. Oh yeah, because she's saying, I'll read that in a second. Man, she just got me all over the place. I like Bob Marley, but I don't light up. See, you don't have to light up to do it. I still listen to it, even though that's just not my preference. I mean, I'll like do CBD drops, which is there's no THC in it at all, but it does help with like back pain and things like that. And you know, I've had multiple surgeries. Sorry, I've had multiple. I can't say it together, but you guys know what I'm saying. Multiple surgeries, and so yeah, I have a lot of like chronic pain. So instead of doing so much like pain medicine and all of that, I just take like CBD drops. I haven't in a while because I've been trying to like exercise and stuff more, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't do weed after my kid. L444 says, I think one of them was with you. Oh, you got to see, I got a lot to look through. Do you know which one so I can go through it and then we can like, maybe that can be like a little thing we do. We can go through it and find the timestamp. Because she ain't gonna keep lying to me. I need to know what happened. And if she did embellish this story, I need her to just say it. If you're scared to say it, just tell me. Like, you want to stop it before, I mean, she's already way far ahead. She's claiming they said they dropped it. That's what she's going to court for, so they can drop that and the traffic ticket. Guys, you guys know I just listen. I just listen and deliver. Listen and deliver. That's all I do. I'm not making no decisions here. Open field and you going to the park. I can't. Wait. Christina says, open field and you going to the park. I can't. I'm going to be on the bushes, on the dawn bushes. I can't. Look. She says a whole lot of nonsense. So we're going to get to what we were talking about earlier. Then we're going to, I had to write some notes and I'm still not done because we're going to have to say some of this for another live. But hey, Angel, how are you? But y'all, man. Let's see, where's she at? She right here. Because she wrote me a whole cizaña of stuff while I was out. I told her, girl, I'm in the grocery store. I said, I'm not trying to ignore you, but I guess I'm trying to do myself. See, that's why I didn't want to start it back up, y'all, because I knew I was gonna have to go through. Let me go to the top so I can tell y'all what I've been through just today. This is from just today. Christina, she's done. Yo, I don't want to say she's done. Christina said that, y'all. I didn't say that, but DMV says, I really believe she believes what she says is the truth. I do. You know what? Because she be trying to convince me. Like when she said, can I call? I didn't see it. I probably wouldn't have wanted her to call because when she calls, it's just like, I can't process everything that she's saying to me. And it's one of the reasons why I even recorded her, because I won't be able to retain all that information because she just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And it's not even what I ask her. And then when I try to calm her down, I'm like, Angelica, she does not hear me. So like I told her earlier today, I was like, I wrote Angelica. And then she's like, yes. I said, look, in text messages, I can better understand you. And you, when I say Angelica, you pause. Like, it was just so awesome. I didn't have to say it for like 10 minutes. And then she finally is like, oh, yeah, I don't know. Duke says, at this point, I'm having a hard time believing what she says. Yeah. Is this sprinkling? Can y'all hear that? No, it is. It's hot out here. I don't know what's going on. Christina says, I already told y'all my mouth is crazy. It's all right, because I can't say everything that I want. Hold on. Y'all heard this? Hold on. I gotta close some of these windows. This is crazy. What the heck? Oh, you guys still hear music? I am so sorry. I so forgot to turn that off. Why didn't nobody say I hear music? I'm sorry. I left that on. I did not know y'all was hearing music this whole entire time and nobody said anything. Like, girl, turn that music off. Y'all better tell me next time. Y'all know I be trying to multitask and that is not one of my strong points. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Yes, that's rain out of nowhere. It's hot out here, like sweating hot. Y'all didn't even tell me the music was on. Y'all foul. Is it loud music? Because I can't hear it. Yeah, I can't hear the music. Is the music loud? Christina, tell me, is the music loud when y'all hear it? Global, Miss Didi is in the building. Global warming is real. That music was smooth. I don't even know what y'all was hearing because I just literally click it as it's coming on and I forgot to click it off. Andy said he didn't talk to anybody but law enforcement. Missing Justice said they spoke to Andy. It can't be both. Exactly. I don't believe anybody actually talked to Andy from there. From my understanding, don't quote me on that. But I believe what it was is like someone that is a member from there or someone that knows someone there, something of the sort, asked about it. I think he went over it frame by frame. Oh my God, it's loud. Is it loud to you guys? Can you guys really hear this? Kick myself out, sound like fan again. Oh my gosh, this is that loud. I don't know how to stop it. I mean, I can't stop it. I can't do anything about it. Kathleen's in the building. I would run out and do a rain dance. No, it's heavy. Like, I wish I could just show y'all. No. But yeah. That's crazy. It's hot. It just got dark and just started raining. Okay, so yeah. Let's go back to this. So no, this is my biggest thing. I don't know. Do you guys want me to go over what she said happened today about the court date the other day? I mean, what happened at the court date when she sent it to me today? If you guys want to hear about that, I'll. I promise you, it sounds like a fan over here. Sorry. Okay, it's slowing down. It's slowing down. Can you still hear it? You guys can still hear it? Well, I'm like on a time, I'm a little bit. Nor said yesterday to you knew I didn't speak to Andy. Someone else from the group did. Yes, that is what Nor said. She told me that as well. But I believe, like I said, don't quote me. She said it was like a member at the Costco asked her. Okay, you don't hear it anymore? Sounds like some ping, LOL. Because like in my studio room, it's like it's not all the way done, but it's I don't know what this would be called, but when it rains on here, like you can hear it very, very well. Like sometimes I would just come in here and sleep before it was this room, but I would just come in here and sleep when it rained because it was like so peaceful. Nora also asks, why do you want to talk to the person that spoke to Andy? Yes, I understand that. And that wasn't you new, that was another subscriber. And yes, she did tell me that because I said, if you were talking to Nora, tell her to call me. She said, can I give her your YouTube number? I said, if it really is her, she has my personal number because we've worked on other cases together. So when she called me, she gave me the whole rundown. So I don't believe I don't know. It sounds like someone that knows of someone there asked for him to go through it frame by frame. And he's saying he didn't see her by the girl at all. So that's what they said. They can say anything. Like I said, I haven't spoke with Andy myself. I wouldn't even be comfortable doing it over the phone at this point. I would want to be in his face, asking him questions so that I could put the voices together, number one. And number two, I just want to see if he's lying to me because you can tell when somebody's lying. But all I heard was smooth music. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the replay because I don't know. It doesn't let you pick what you're hearing. But I know a lot of people say when I put on like the relaxing stuff, it makes them fall asleep. So I was like, let me click hip hop today. So I clicked hip hop, but I can't hear it. So I don't know. Missing Justice ain't taking responsibility for impeding on this case. We're going to go over some of that Missing Justice info too, because I got it all here. And you know what? I don't feel like Nora would lie to me. I mean, why would she? I mean, judging from when she first met me, I think she was really genuine. Like, she broke down to me. Like, so I feel like she's a genuine person. And I know the case that we were on, yeah, it was touchy because, dude, when I went to, the crime scene, I was in tears. As soon as I pulled up, tears just started coming down. Like, I didn't want that, but it happened. Hi, Debbie. How are you? You need that type of music when you talk about Angelica. Yes, you do. You got to get on your life. Hey, that's why I was listening to music when I first came in. I was like, let me get my mind right. Because this girl be stressing me out, y'all. And you know what? I've been thinking, like, I'm sick of making this about Angelica because I feel that's what she wants if she is lying. But I'm still going to go through this. But I was like, what can I do to help Molly? And at this point, I'm still brand new, but I was thinking maybe when I get monetized, like I said I would do like 3 months at a time to see how it is. First 3 months, half of my super chats all go to something, but that's what I don't know. I want it to all go to her, but to benefit her. Like, I wouldn't, like something that she can have when she's 18 or, help her out. Because I'm like, if they're well off, she may not need it. So, but it can also help her, We don't know what's going on with her. And that's the only thing in the back of my mind, that if this is the case, and I know I didn't say it earlier, but I feel like if they did rush out before the police came and she did assault them and did do this and did do all of that stuff and they still ran, I can kind of see why they would have done that. It would be in their benefit. Nora ain't probably lying, but the other yes, I can see that, DMV. I can see that. That's why I'm like, you didn't even talk to him? I told her I'm not even listening to that. She was like, well, I don't care who did it. I wouldn't even want to listen to you, but I would at least, take what you're saying with more than a grain of salt. I would have, you could have gave me like a dash. I would have took it like that instead of just a grain. But you telling me so-and-so and so-and-so, I don't even know so-and-so and so-and-so. They could tell you whatever just to have something to talk about. That's not what I'm about. So I couldn't take that information as, because I don't know who that person is, and I don't know the whole situation because they're like, why do you want to speak to that person? I didn't ask to speak to her, but hey. Angel says, yeah, I was reading their comments on her page today. She seems like a legit person. Nor she's very like an emotional, down to earth person. Hold on real quick. Okay, that's my little. So I'm gonna have to take like a quick second, but I don't know. You guys are gonna have to hold on a second because he just woke up, and I'm gonna have to get him something to eat really quickly because normally when I go on live he's awake, so I'll give him like his drink and a little snack and stuff like that. But he was sleeping, so kids come first. Give me a quick second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. You know what I should do next time? Next time I'm going to play you guys some of that music you guys said you guys liked when I leave. I just got to remember to turn it off. You guys got to let me know to turn it off. But I don't know what you guys were saying. I don't have my comments up. So, yeah. But I'm going to have to step away again because I just made him roll tacos. So when they beep, I'm going to have to go put his toppings on and give it to him. But he got his little drinks and stuff, so he'll be cool right now. So let me see. Let me bring up the chat over here. I could see it going slower. Here we go. It's right there. All right. I don't think he'll be cool right now. I don't think page admins are responsible for individuals' actions. No, it's just that individual. Like, I wouldn't be mad at Noor if, you know, she's going off for somebody she trusts. But see, I can't even do that. Even if Noor were to tell me I seen it and I would still be like, girl, you got to show me because I got to see it for myself. Or I wouldn't even tell you guys this and this happened. And if I did, I'll say, look, this is what I heard, but I wouldn't say I seen it. So if you got thunder now, something's happening tonight. I don't want to be part of it. Is it this lipstick? See, that's why I don't wear this lipstick. This is my first time like wearing it, showing it. I put it on when I got it and I was like, whoa, it better not be this lipstick. Yeah. Angel said, Angel be cracking me up. Angel said, and he was told he was, y'all talking about something else. Y'all always be talking about something else. Show me state. Yes, I am with the show me state. Like, I need to see. I don't want it to look a little funny. And you know what? I seen a even longer clip of the part where she's showing that little part, not too much longer, but just a little bit more. So it looks like each time people screen record it, it gets a little bit shorter and shorter because you know how you got edited, so they probably don't want to show what somebody else had on it, so it gets smaller. Because, yeah. So, but it still doesn't show her talking to Molly. I think that will have me make it make sense, is if I see the Costco tape. I need the Costco tape. Guys, how do we get the Costco tape? Because right now we're just... yeah. So let me go to her. Did you guys say that you guys caught what happened earlier today? Or do I need to do a little brief recap? Because we definitely need to talk. I'm about to be scared, y'all. I am scared of thunder and lightning. Okay. So this is, LOL, she said, the lipstick. I can't. So this is the part that I needed a little bit of clarification from her, because I'm tired of hearing everyone shift what she said about the blood. Because we can go what she said originally, we can go what she said on the live, and then we can go with what she said today, because it sounds a little bit cleaned up today. Like she didn't clean her act up. Like she didn't clean her act up. She went and got that broom, that dustpan, and was like, let me fix this. But we got what you said from before. You can't fix it. You can't fix it. Unless you was lying before, and if you were, what were your intentions? Either way, no. Okay. You saw it? Okay, cool. I didn't. Okay. So she said from the court date when I told you guys that she went to court for the situation. No, she went to court for the custody situation with her and her children's father. And she said that it was her against 9 of his family members that already have a restraining order on them. Guys, I'm low-key getting scared. It's getting louder and louder. That it's throwing me off. She was solo. It was her against 9 people. And I guess when she was on the freeway, she said, they even tried to ram me off the freeway and I got pulled over. I took a video. I said I was going to say what I said, but that's another video. And then she says, that's their black Charger. I told you guys I would show you the video, so let me show it to you. Wait. I should have sent it to my email. I could still show it to you guys like this, but I don't know. I'll show it to you guys like this, but you guys got to tell me if you guys can see it. Can you guys see this? So I don't know if there's sound. Hold on. Can you see it? Oh, you know what? Let me take this bar down. Wait. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me take the bar down. That way you could probably see better. And then I will make like a short video of multiple of her videos eventually. Graphics, or if you guys can't see it, you guys could just let me know and I'll fix that for next live. I'm trying to take down the caption, not graphics. Okay, so now let's try it again. Wait, I didn't see if you guys said if you could see it or not. Okay, no one said anything, so let's see if we can see it. Wait, why is it back up? I just told it to get down. Is it not listening? Okay. What the heck? Why is it not playing? Ayala. So, you know, she's a Snapchat queen, so that's a Snapchat. So then she says, it's not in here. So then she says that, let me see what she says next. So then she says, I pulled over to show them my restraining order papers that I can press charges. And she said, but they let them go with an effing warning. I said, karma. She says, I was like, oh, hell no. Girl, my baby daddy and his family are the most annoying ever. I'll show you what his sister posted. My homegirl sent it to me. What his dumb A little sister posted talking about scary A ho. Like, girl, ain't no one scary. I'm effing pregnant. They are all parents, but never have their kids with them. Even went to meet baby daddy's court and still didn't have their kids. Sad A family, bro. They worried about me. It's the most annoying SHIT ever. They mad because the judge still didn't grant his sorry A custody. Sometimes you got to figure out what she's saying because her words be. Yeah. So then she sends me let me see. I actually would be interested in hearing the 911 call. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, how would I get that? Because they don't always make that, like, public. We need that 911 call. We need the Costco tape. And we need to know, really, did California police talk to Arizona? Because from what I've been digging into, they've had no contact with the family or anything. So Arizona could say, oh, yeah, everything's good. We did multiple investigations. We're good over here. Yeah, Mm-hmm. And then since they're very known over there, they have all this money, dentists, this, that. They just brush it aside. And I'm not going to blame it on their religion because that just doesn't make sense to me. A lot of people are like, well, they're Mormons and this, that don't make sense. In this day and age, I'm just not going to try to put the whole race and culture into things. Angel said, who was trying to run her off the road? Look like I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. But no, she said that. Okay. In a second, real quick. Let me explain this to them. She said that the parents went to the court date of her kids, with the baby, and they were like, harassing her and stuff like that. And then they tried to run her off the road. So she took a video of, because the cops seen that and then came and got behind them and pulled them over. So she took a video. And then she, I guess, I don't know how she did it, but she got the attention of the cops to show them that she has a restraining order on them and they weren't supposed to be doing that. And they just gave him a warning and let him go. So his stuff beeped. I'll be right back. I'll make it quick. Promise. All right. All right. It would be so telling. Do you have the media to get it? You know what? She gave me the news station, the small news station out there. She gave me their information because she said they have the Costco tape, but they haven't put it out. So she's like, maybe you can call them and have them put it out. But if the police told them not to put it out, they're not going to put it out just because China D gets on the phone and say, hey, put that Costco tape out. Let us all see it. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. I'm trying to think. Oh, I didn't show you guys the other video. Did you guys see the other? Did you guys see the first video? Was it clear? Could you guys see it? I know I'm gonna have to post it. I know you can edit YouTube lives. I just found that out the other day. So I probably can just pin it in there so you guys can watch it. Did you guys see that? Because I don't want to show you guys another video if you guys couldn't even see that one. Toss some ones in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. I agree with you. I've been saying that after a couple of her interviews. Yeah, that would make me believe her. That's why I tell her, yeah, it sounds good, but I don't believe you. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I try to look at things, you know, in multiple different ways, because I would want somebody to give, you know, they're all into that. And she says, you know, she doesn't want to talk anymore because all these YouTubers, all these content creators are not in her best interest. And they're just doing it for clout. I told her, if you are telling the truth and I can find out that you are telling the truth and I fully believe you're telling the truth, I said, I'll have your back 100%. I sure would. I said, but I just don't know that right now. I said, you could be telling me anything and I'm just supposed to go with it. No, I'll voice what you're saying. I'll be your voice. But my thing is, what's really going on with Molly? That's my big thing. Like, if she's good, I'm good. But either way, in this whole situation, either she's okay and now she's going to have to deal with being called that name, you know, hashtag girl, or she's not okay and she's being hurt. That's my dilemma. So she's just, you know, either way. So, like I said when I was saying it earlier, I was thinking of something to do for her. If I was monetized, I would do it. But when I get monetized, I was thinking like the first 3 months, I would give her half of my super chats. And then if it's not that much, I would just keep prolonging it by 3 months and 3 months and 3 months. But then I'm like, that would probably get us away to make sure she's okay. Maybe if we have to like find a way to donate this money to her. But I would want her to get it like after 18, if she's okay after 18. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to do something for her, but I don't really know what I can do. Do you guys have any ideas? Because I was just thinking earlier, like, what can I really do for her? Because I'm tired of making this all about Angelica. Yeah, she's a big part of it. But at the end of the day, really who this story about is Molly. Period. Hands down, period. That's who matters in this whole situation. That's why I don't tell you guys not to, okay? I'm not telling you guys not to donate, but I wouldn't tell you guys to donate to Angelica. It's not something that I would donate to, so I wouldn't tell you guys to donate to it. Hi, Big Boy Facts Johnny. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, lady. Hey. Let's see. A case for John Wells or I sometimes don't like how things are handled by certain people. And I know their intentions may be real, but sometimes I'm not too sure in some cases. So, and Joe, I don't know about that one. I'm going to just say I don't know about that one. I'm going to just leave it at that. Yeah. Big Facts Johnny. Yes, you said that on the last live that I looked in. What is your question? What is your question? It depends on what your question is. So think, think, because we just go block. That's it. So think. I'm just saying, I don't know what your question is because you've been saying that in a couple lives, but I don't know because you have my IG, so you can ask me questions on there. So what's your question? Do nothing for Angelica. I'm not. Angelica is grown. I'm not putting nothing towards that. I'm just not even a lawyer. I'm just not. Oh, even though she said all of those things were fake, right? Oh, wait, let me stop. You guys got to slow me down. Hold on. So we're talking about the family members. And so no one was telling me, were you guys putting ones in the chat and I just missed them all? Because I went to go feed my son. If you guys seen the other video, I'll play the one where she's saying the sister in the other car, when she pulled over to give them the, not the warrant, the, dang, why did it slip my mind like that? The restraining order, and showed them like they're not supposed to be doing that. The sister took a video and was like, scary AB, and took a video, but one of her friends are friends with Angelica. So the friend took a video screenshot of it and sent it to Angelica. Oh, but you guys could see her Snapchat in it. This might be one I have to edit first. So I'm after this live, I'll fix it up, and then I'll put both of those videos on there with some like captions so you guys know which one is which, because I don't know who this girl is with the Snapchat, and I don't want to put anybody's information out there. I don't think that's right. I'm good. Can you search time lapse AB art gallery? Big facts, Johnny. Questions like that, you're going to have to ask me on like IG, because that's not what we're talking about right now. But I really don't even know what you're talking about, honestly. So if you can write that on IG and kind of explain it, if I know what you're talking about, yeah, I'll explain it to you. But I don't know what that is at this time. I don't know what that means. Sorry. You always like my hats. Johnny, you love my hats, huh? My mom doesn't really like this hat. She was like, why are you wearing that hat? I was like, why? I didn't even think of it. But you know how some parents be. I was like, it's Polaroid. This back in the day. You don't remember my little... I remember. Who had a Polaroid camera before we had like digital cameras and stuff like that? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and do that, Johnny. I don't mind that. But right now we're talking about Molly. So that's the focus of this conversation. Okay. So the biggest part we were talking about earlier was the blood and the urine. I don't like to say pee. I don't know. But blood and urine. So where's that? I'm telling y'all, I be getting like, okay. So what were we talking about before that? I don't know. She was having like a long conversation. I just like to get to the point sometimes. But I can kind of control it more over text, because then I don't have to hear a long story and then I can get in there here and there. So I think I might stick to this method. So I jump in there and I'm like, but really, did you see blood or pee running down her leg? She said, yes. Wait, the blood was a question I asked myself, because the top of her behind was dark. I said, okay, what did you see honestly? In caps. I need honesty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I said, and go slow, Angelica. I feel like I can understand you better when I text you. So she says, as they were leaving, I was the one lying attention, but she meant paying attention. I was the one lying attention to her peeing. It was, wait, no, sorry. Let me clear it up. As they were leaving, I wasn't the one lying attention to her peeing. It was the witness. He the one who told me to look. I did. I noticed the pee going between her legs into her shoes. Now I'm going to tell you guys something about the shoes part. I then noticed it a bit darker. Who knows? I may be wrong, but that's what I seen. The guy asked me if I saw what he was seeing. I said yes. That we both thought it was blood. Then that's when I told That's when I told the exit employee to call the manager and for them to also call the cops, in which they didn't because they were already leaving. They were outside the building. The lady said they could not do much, but that she called her manager. And she even noticed the pee. I even went to try to talk to her. And she said that they cannot, and she said that they can no longer talk about it and not even speak with me. So then I pause her and I say, Angelica. She says, yeah. I said, see, you can actually stop when I say your name through text. She says, and then LOL. Did you keep in touch with the witness? She says, no, I never did. I had to put my girls in the truck. Listen, she never kept in touch with the witness. She had to put her girls in the truck. Listen to this, y'all. Because when I read what she says in the beginning of this whole thing, this is where I have my problems. I had to put my girls in the truck and charge my phone. I never saw when he left or anything because I walked to my truck and charged my phone. That's what she's saying right now. To show something, Sheriff, because it says VTUNG. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but to show VTUNG Sheriff Guy that video, the videos. Because before my phone died, I showed him a picture of my ID. I think she's trying to remember certain things that she said in lives because with Miss Didi, because Miss Didi was asking her, sorry, Miss Didi, if you don't want me to say this, but she was asking her, so Angelica, did you show them your ID? You kind of hear a little pause there and she says, I had a picture of it in my phone. I showed them a picture of it in my phone. So I don't know if she's just trying to keep key points in what she's telling me so I can kind of believe it, but it still doesn't fit the narrative that she said before because guys, I need you guys to tell me what she meant by some of the things she said before. Angel says she could have been on, she could have been on her, what? Oh, yeah. We all said that. It could have been a possibility. LaKendra! We've been looking for you. Are you okay? Guys, LaKendra's in the building. Let's show her some love. Let's throw some hearts in there because she's been going through it and we haven't seen her in seems like weeks. Angel B says, did she punch the parents? We're going to go over all that because I'm not going to let you guys hear what she said off, but I'll tell you what she's told me. But I'm not going to tell you what she said there because she's told me something different as well. Each time it's a little bit different. So thank you guys for the hearts. Show her some love, y'all. She's really going through it. And like I said, we're a family. We got to stick together. I mean, especially with stuff like this, because you see how people go against each other. And that's not what I want this platform to be. I don't want any drama or anything like that. I want everybody to, love each other, help each other out. Let's figure this out together because this isn't just me. This is all of us. So let's see. Oh, that's when I tell her that I'm going to tell you guys everything. And then she was writing me. I didn't even get to read any of this because she was writing me while I was out in a way. But it's like a long stuff I have to read. But I know that she was saying that, I don't know if she's just, where's that word? A hypochondriac. And she's like just feeling this way because, guys, I don't know. She said she was she was going to the hospital. She caught a fever. She's depressed and anxiety. She said she said her and her son had fevers. And so they went to get tested. It was the flu, but she said that her and her son are going to the hospital. She said she caught a fever. She's been keeping it down, I guess, but she can't take anything because she's pregnant and only, I guess the baby can, I don't know. But she caught a fever, depression, anxiety, so much is what she says at the end. I haven't read everything that she wrote after that. But that's neither here nor there. So no, I don't need to put this down. This is what we're going to talk about, because the blood, right? You guys heard what I said about the blood. Now let's go to what she said in the beginning about the blood. Let me find it in here. And I'm sorry if I'm not really paying too much attention to the chat. You're so welcome, Lakendra. I'm happy you're back, and we'll talk about all of that after. But we were really looking for you the other day. We were like, dude, none of us has heard from her. So I'm glad you're back. Let me go to, I need to go to my messenger. Okay, so let me find the one I want to look for. Okay. It popped up right up. Let me get some drink because. Let me get this together because I need you guys to listen, okay? Okay. These are all from Angelica. I don't know what was said before because these aren't in order, but just listen to what she says, because some of them she was able to retract what she said, but she didn't get to retract these. So this is the stuff that I've seen on Facebook, but Noor, shout out to Noor, she sent me everything. I think she's pretty much over this whole situation because of the shenanigans Angelica's been doing. So look, listen. It was on the ground. It was on the ground, seen by everyone in the food court section. And then she goes on to say, yes, she did. Lots seen it. I said it out loud. She's being AR'd. She's bleeding. And then the other person says, okay, I'm calling Costco now. Which one is it? It is. She says, she peed and blood came out. Someone helped grab her. Not one person did anything but look at me as if I were crazy. Well, were you looking crazy? No one did anything, and you were doing that big cizaña in the store, and no one said anything. They've seen this little girl. I find it hard to believe, but I do know that there's something called, I'm about to try to think of a word I can't think of right now all the time. I do it all the time. What is the word when like you see something and you want to say something, but you can't? Because you know, like how someone can see someone getting robbed and they just kind of stand there. Like, you know, I don't know. I forgot what the word is. I know I learned it before, but whatever. And then it says, I can't see who is saying this because I'm not going to tell you something I don't see. So I don't see who's saying this part in the next screenshot. But listen, we're going to talk about that, but I wanted to say this part too. And this is the reasons why I find that hard to believe in some of this scenarios. But Costco said, Angel says, but Costco said under the tables was dry and even showed a dry napkin right under her feet. But supposedly it was when she was walking out. And if she was sitting down, it would be all, y'all ladies know, it would be all, if it came out that far for it to go through her clothing, it would be all on the bench. And I don't mean to be graphic, but it would be all on the bench. If it was that much, and at that age, are you really that heavy? Somebody can be that heavy, but because if it was just her starting her cycle, that's probably why everybody was looking at her like, yo, why is she tripping like this? Like she's putting more attention on her. And that could be another reason little girl was looking at her like that. Like she's embarrassing her. I don't know the situation. So she punched the wife. Oh, I could read those later. So she punched I'm going to just tell you what she said before. And then you guys can hear how she gets, amped up when she hears news and shenanigans say, she's questioning her. So why wouldn't you leave it alone? Da, 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 da. Oh, wait, I don't know if that was news and shenanigans that asked her about the fight. Someone on panel asked her about the fight and she got mad, but I'm thinking it's news and shenanigans because she can't stand news and shenanigans. But she know why she can't, because news and shenanigans will ask her the harder questions. But we're gonna definitely get there. If not today, then tomorrow. But we're definitely gonna get there too, because I'm gonna read here and then you guys will see what she said to you guys on live. It says, but not one did anything. She meant, but no one. But no one did anything to help. By the time I got closer, he socked her in the head, shoved her into the van. Extras. Did any of you guys hear her say that in the live? Did anybody hear her say, but no one did anything to help her? By the time I got closer, he socked her in the head and shoved her in the van. Front seat, passenger side. It then gets silent. This is extras to me, because if you weren't that close, how did you hear her okay, you may have seen her get punched in the head, but okay, he shoves her in the van, front seat, passenger side, then it gets silent. Wait, there's another thing I have a problem with. Let me finish this, but there's another thing I have a problem with, because when she says heard her get silent, I have a problem with what she says the girl was saying. Okay, you guys say no, y'all did not hear her say none of that. None of that in the previous conversation. That's why I just be listening, because at that point when I was letting you guys start hearing it, I was over it. So I wanted you guys to get the full story, because I know when I was getting the full story, I was just like, this ain't nothing I've seen, but I hear what you're saying. Possibility. I don't know. So then someone says to her, where was the man that you said tried to help? Then Angelica says, and I knew she was in danger. Did she answer the question? And I knew he's nowhere in the video. I feel as if the man helped to try and take off with my kids. But you guys then, did I play that video for you guys? Oh, I didn't play the video with the sheriff. But in the video with the sheriff that she sent me, she's saying, oh, well, did he give the same statement I did? She's not saying, oh, did that crazy man that was trying to take my kids say the same thing I did? No, she sounded like they were talking one-on-one, if there really was a man there, or are you adding extras? This is my dilemma. So then the person says, did he give a statement to the police? Did you give a statement to the police? Okay, so. Okay, now I'm going to get on the part. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm just going to get on the part with what the little girl was screaming, and then I'm going to open up the panel, because we need to talk. There's too much to go. Oh, I wanted to talk about the GoFundMe's and the spot find, but I'll save that. Let me just find the part where she says what the girl was saying, because I want to know why this, it could be possible, but but if she was with them from a young age, and I haven't seen the baby pics, but I've seen when she was probably like maybe 5, 6 years old, 5. So from that time, say she was 5, they say she's what, 15? I hear so many different ages, but where's the part where she says, okay. As I approached her, I asked her about 3 times, until the 4th time if she was hungry, and for her not to and for her not to repeat what they forced her to say. What they forced her to say, I think she said. What they forced her to say. I think she meant what they forced her to say, because I would protect her. Okay. And them not to force her to say what they told her to say, because she would protect her. Imagination, great imagination. She then says, yes, I'm hungry. I'm scared. I need help. They hurt me. And the man are me. Then again, as the man forces her into the vehicle, she screams for help. People were all watching as I'm screaming. I thought she went to her car. I'm not even going to say it. I need y'all to put it together. You know what? Wait. Into the vehicle, she screams for help. People are all watching. I'm screaming for them to help her not get into the vehicle. She's screaming, help me. They robbed me. He hurt me. Help me. With an accent. She couldn't speak clearly, but we all knew what she was saying. I'm gonna just let that sit with y'all. Because I just don't want to do any more of this because it's just Oh, yeah. Where's her mom at? Because she said her mom was watching the kids and holding the kids at this point. Angel B. You know what? Let me start popping some of these. I went to the wrong one. Why are they not popping up? There it goes. I don't know why these are acting crazy today. They tripping. I don't know what's going on. But Angel B says she's going to jail. I'll be late coming in, Jeanette says. Yeah, she said her mom was there because, you know, they got hot dogs and her mom said to go get the pizza and she went to get the pizza and she was, y'all. What's the need for a GoFundMe? LaKendra, I don't know. She said to help Molly. That's why I was like, you know what? I need to figure out a way to help Molly. And I want to raise money for her and I will give her 50% of my chats, of my Snapchats for my first 3 months. But then I'm like, what are they going to do with it? Like, I wanted to actually go to her and benefit her. And I feel like that would be a way for us to, like, you know, we can present it to her, everybody, you know? We got to see if she's okay. I just want to know if she's okay. That's my whole thing. Oh, guys, and I feel like we should change her hashtag. I was trying to think of a few, but with the name Molly, you guys get where I'm going, right? So I looked up a few, and some of them are like not going to be like appropriate with other things that popped up with it. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions, but I was thinking that we can do these ones. Let's show. Maybe we can do We Faux Molly or Show Love for Molly. And those could be her new hashtags because I don't like her old hashtag. Like, I wouldn't want to be known as that. So I think she should have a new hashtag. And we got to figure out a way to, because either way in this situation, she's done. You know, she's either going to have to go on with her life being called that, or the girl that started her thing in there or wasn't able to, you know, and no. We don't want to give her that. I don't like that. I don't like that hashtag. Cause it's like, I wouldn't want to be called that. Wait, espérate, don't come on the camera. Hold on. He's too grown, I'm telling y'all. He's a teenager. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Save Molly? But what if she's not in need of saving? Like, I don't even if she's not, being abused, I still would want to help her in some way because she still has that name. So, a lady, the only person that told me that her name was different is Angelica. So I don't know if her information is true. She said it's Jade, and I don't know how true that is. So that's why I didn't say Jade. Agárralo. Oh, thank you. That's why I didn't say Jade. You guys can see him? Oh, no, Angel, because you were on there. You were on there last night. You seen him last night acting crazy. Yeah, you did. So what do you, let me open up the chat. That's what I'm going to do because I'm tired of talking because I know I missed a whole bunch. So let's see. Open up the panel. I'm about to toss the chat in there real quick. Trying to learn all this stuff. Then I got on StreamYard and I tried to learn it again and I didn't know what I was doing. Uh-oh, gotta go back to the chat. Did I do it? There we go. Angel B is not a troll. No. Angel B is not a troll. We did a whole panel and a live last night. She came on camera. She's not a troll at all. Fun to be blonde. I don't use the hashtag for me. Just to respect Molly. She deserves respect. Yeah, I feel like she does deserve respect. And I don't like calling her, people will call her that probably for the rest of her life. And I don't want that to be her hashtag where people could type that in when she goes into school and be like, look. No, she can also say, no, look, I also have this where people support me and they did all this. They helped me out. They not just have that negative vibe with it. I just don't want her to have Costco girl. And then where it came from was a negative place. The person that I heard allegedly put that into place, I have seen what I seen today from that person. I'm sorry. I don't care what it brings me. I'm good. And just what that person stands for, and then to try to help out an African-American young baby girl. She's still a little kid. But for you to say, I'm even going to say the thing she said. So I don't want her to have that hashtag because I don't feel like it was coming from a sincere place. It was coming from a nasty place. Stand by women of color, no matter what your background is, women of color, period. So, what y'all got going on? Y'all better pop up here. What y'all got going on? Y'all acting up over there? Kathleen says, you can't make SA allegations without proof. I don't believe she's even talked to the girl. That's why I said I need to, my decision is resting on not even the 911 call. I don't care because she could be saying anything on the 911 call. So I need to see that Costco tape. I need to see that Costco. Naomi doesn't know the truth, so that means she has half a brain. What? You have a big heart, Naomi. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but y'all better knock it off. I don't even know what y'all talking about. What's happening here? Do I gotta come over here? Jeanette says, I think maybe a donation to a children's organization in her name. Boom, we got it. Because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to ever see Molly. I hope we do one day. But bam, I like that one. We got to come up with a good one. We got to come up with one in her name, because her and her family may never come forward. Yes. Yeah, I like that one, Jeanette. That was a good one. Because we need to do something for this whole, I mean, it's all over. Not even in the States. It's in other countries as well. So I like that idea. Do you guys like that idea? I think we need to get something together. We need to come to a agreement of what organization we would be donating to, and we donated in her name. I like that. And even if her name isn't Molly, we know, everyone that has heard of this case knows what it's coming from. We're not going to make it a store. No, we're not going to do that. But remember, she took it, those channels. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Y'all got me confused over here. I don't know what y'all talking about. I know I ain't wearing my glasses, so y'all over there acting up, huh? I'm gonna toss the link over there again, because I don't know what you guys are talking about. Angel B says, no, I said, oh, okay, I'm not gonna repeat it because I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, Angela's telling lies. Yeah, I get it. And yes, a lady says, I like that idea, Jeanette. So yeah, that's a great idea. So I think it should be a organization that has to deal with children that are dealing with abuse and things like that. Because my first thing to go to is children that are, you knew is in the building, children that have cancer. LaKendra. Hi, LaKendra.
Hi, I missed you guys so
We
much.
missed you. Where have you been?
I've been okay. It was due to my internet. Forgot to pay it on time and then had to go through all that and fix it. So in between then, I did get a chance to look at some of your other stuff, but it was in my daughter's name or something like that. The only thing would have been like McCray would have been Sean. So
Uh,
I'm glad everything is fixed and back to normal. How y'all been?
we're good.
Good. We were worrying about
Yeah,
you. We've
I
been
know,
looking for
and we'll
you.
talk about that all later. I'll make sure to keep y'all updated. But I'm
All right.
okay, and the second procedure actually was yesterday, and where they put
Okay.
me out, so that surgery was done, and I'll tell you
What
about it.
is
I've been
it?
fine.
It's not popping up.
But I know I was trying to catch up. I'm like, who is Angelica? And I'm looking, who is this person? Then when I seen it with the girl at Costco and stuff, then I put it together. Like, but my
Mm.
whole thing, you know me, my mouth, and everybody that be watching different ones and I go on the panel, you already know I sold out. So therefore, right when you was asking her all the questions that you were asking her, You talking about recording all of this? Me personally,
Hold on, wait,
that family
LaKendra.
wouldn't have got up
LaKendra.
from the
LaKendra.
table.
LaKendra.
Uh-huh.
Hold on,
Yes.
okay? Veronica, what do
Okay.
you mean? It says China. How about number in a child's name? What does that mean? I want to know what that means. Like, is that like a child? I don't know. That's something new to me. And then a lady says, ask the California FBI to recommend an organization to donate to. You love the FBI. I want to know if they looked into this. I mean, I can't trust any.
Yeah.
Money talks in this world, y'all. And that's the reason why I can't believe anybody in this situation. I mean, I want to go with my state and just trust that they would do something honest. But I can't because I know what goes on out here. So that's what's making it a little bit hard. Oh, they said, Nancy, where'd you go? She went to an escape room.
Yes, yeah. I went to an escape room and then we went to Fiery Crab Shack, something.
Ooh.
Fiery
That
Crab.
sounds good.
It was. I had crab and potatoes and corn. I had to eat light because it's too late at night to be eating.
Yeah, but seafood is, I mean, it's not too heavy. Okay, we have Fun to Be Blonde says, I don't know why none of the chat can pop up, but my bands can pop up. She says, this is a really serious topic and it deserves respect for Molly and the channel, all of us. So we do need to think about something that we want to put
what the hell?
Our donations to, like a good children's. I don't want something that everybody donates to. I want to donate to something where it's going to really make a difference. So we need to make this good, guys.
Maybe a foundation that helps underprivileged kids.
That's a good one. Or abused kids, because that's what was said about her.
Yeah. But as I was saying, I would not have ever let that family leave. We're going to get to the bottom of it right now.
Yeah,
and I would have stuck to that.
Hey, lady, you said you
But
need to
once
call
they
in.
leave, and this girl just sounds like she's full of lies.
Huh?
Angelica, she just sounds like she's full of lies. She tell you one thing, and then she tell you another thing, and leave us out, and it's just too much all over the place.
Veronica, I'm really trying to figure out what you're saying. Let's just call the donation for Molly hashtagging a child's name. I don't know if I'm reading it wrong. Let me turn this down because it's just being loud.
If we making up one, how about hashtag the crayon box?
The crayon box?
Yes, because the crayon box has all different colors. It's not just for one set of people.
Right.
And you know, crayons does involve children. They use crayons to color.
That sounds
nice.
I
think it's nice.
That sounds good. It could be hashtag the crayon box. I like that. That's a good idea. I just want. Oh, yes, Polaroid. Wait, what are you guys talking about? I don't know what they're talking about in this chat. Like, I'm going to have to go read this later because it's all this stuff. I'm going to have to go up.
Y'all be having one conversation.
Yeah, I don't know what they're saying. Yes, Polaroid. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey, lady, did you want to call in, like call the phone to call in, or do you want to hop up here? Do you need me to toss the link back in the chat? Yeah, LaKendra, you got a lot to catch up on because there's multiple lives when this girl. I got in contact with her. And so what is going on today? And so I hit her up and was like, can we talk about the girl in Riverside, and she said, yeah. But then she ended up going to jail, and then she called me when she got out of jail and just was talking to me. The only part that I'm getting confused about, Veronica, is where the hashtag is hashtagging a child's name. Let's just call. No. I think I know what you're saying. We're not gonna make the hashtag that we're putting in her name. It would just be for Molly. I was just saying on the internet, give her a different hashtag. I think that's what you're talking about. Hey, A lady. She'll pop in because I know she's working a lot. Yeah, everybody likes the donation idea. I think we need to get that together. So we do need to come up with what we're going to set our minds with. Even if you guys want to do 2 different ones, whatever. If we can't come up instead
Hey,
of...
I need a couple seconds. I'll be with you guys in just a minute.
Okay. Oh, okay. We just do it as hashtag, I think. Why do I feel so slow right now? Veronica, can you call in? You can block your number because I know you're calling in right now, so I'll answer. Here is my number to call in. Can you call in because I'm slow? I'm really trying to get what you're saying, but I'm just not understanding right now. So everybody thinks it's a good idea to do the donation thing. So, okay, that's my number at the bottom, 619-379-1291. So you can go ahead and call in. I have the phone right here. Oh, Nor. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I got to compare some numbers right now. Because why would she contact me on this phone and she has my phone? So I need to check something real quick. Oh, that's crazy, y'all. Because this person just said this is Nor, but I don't see that as the number. So I'm a little confused. Info. Yeah. So who is this person? I need to look up that area code because I don't know who this is. Okay, had to get... What did I miss? Oh, you had to let hubby go? Oh, nothing much. We're just trying to figure out what we want to donate to, how we want to do this for kids. And then me, I'm just sitting over here looking at some numbers because I talked to Nora on my phone, but then on my other phone, someone's, I don't know what area code this is. Hold on. Because I know that's not her number. So who is it saying that they're Nora? Unless she has 2 phones that I don't know of. Well, I can't do it right now. Could somebody look up 559? What is that area code? If you guys can just tell me. 559. I don't know what area code that is. Can't call right now at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, you can call, or you can email me if you can't call. So this is my email. So at the bottom here, if you need to contact me, that's my IG, Naomi China D. My email is naomiChinaD@gmail.com.
Oh my.
Hold on. Okay, so that's my Gmail, Naomi China D. There's a space within it. And I mean my IG.
Naomi.
Huh.
Naomi. That's Fresno,
Yeah.
California number.
Fresno? So who is that? Because
Yeah, Fresno, California.
so I'm trying to think of who that is because her other number is not that number. So I just said, who is this? So I guess we'll see if they decide to contact me back. So again, guys, that's my IG, my email, and then my Cash App's at the bottom. Okay, Calicom says Fresno. Jeanette says Casa is a good one. They advocate for foster children. That would be a nice one. That would be a nice one, Jeanette. Jeanette coming up with all these bomb good old ideas. Someone is chewing ice. No, I think that was when you knew was getting back on the phone. I'm not sure. So I don't know. I wish I could do polls. I wish I could do more stuff. That way I can like put them up on there and then people pick. I got a while to go to where I could do that. But I don't know. How would we vote? I guess we can do like a numbering system. Come up with like the top 3. And then we'll number each one. And then whatever I have most in the chats for like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do that day because some people can't always hop in. Or you knew that you in that box, girl. Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay. So apologies for any misunderstanding in the chat earlier. I called someone a troll because, you know, we had the conversation earlier this week that we are not going to speak in definitives and call people straight up liars. And I know you did a poll about do you think they're lying or not, but we're all here because we don't know what the truth is. So I just want to say that. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, no, it's cool. You're just looking out. You're just looking out. But I know for a fact that Angel B isn't just because on the call. I think you came in like right when we were getting off last night.
Maybe. Well, I was just talking about today, the conversation. I called Angel B. I said, you know, I just didn't like that she was speaking definitives because we're still trying to figure it all out. But I'm still here and apologies.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I think it was just like a quick little misunderstanding, but we're all a family here, so it's all good. It wasn't nothing serious. I understand you were looking out. I kind of could see, I can't see everything, but I kind of caught some of the conversation. I think something was said about like a half a brain or something, but she wasn't talking about me. She was talking about Angelica, I think it was, or something like that. But yeah, we're not going to dwell on that. It's cool. We're all cool here.
Yeah, she actually said anyone with half a brain could see she's lying or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't want to say, yeah. I'm just going to say, just see what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense how it changes up. It's always changing. There's always things added. Now the girl has an accent. She has never said that on one of my lives. She has never said that to me on the phone. She told me by the time she got over to them. Now I'm about to say this, and I didn't say this in the other live, but I'm just getting a little bit irritated. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it. So another thing that she told me was that the police later on found a similar van with, and this is how big her imagination is if she's lying. And when I find out the truth, oh baby, I don't know what kind of conversation I'm gonna have with her if she is really lying. So this is what she says. She says that the police also informed her, and I'm already thinking like, if this is a crime investigation, I don't think they would be telling you this, but anyway, I'll go ahead and entertain you. So I'm listening. She said if they said that there was a similar van found parked on somewhere out there, on some street. There was a lot of blood in the front passenger seat where Molly was sitting. And the police told her, whoever was sitting in that seat, there's enough blood in that car to know, even if they got them to the hospital, that they're not alive.
So here's my thing about that. This is why we have to stop taking anything Angelica says seriously. Because say if she was on meds and now she's pregnant, she's not taking them.
Mm-hmm.
So she's off her, she's not, she's out off her, I want to say off her rocker, but I don't want to say that.
Yes, I feel
so you have to totally take her out of the picture now. She's not even a credible witness if anything goes down. She's just not. So we just have to really really don't even, I don't think we could even entertain her story, really, other than the day that, even when you think about that, she was pregnant when she was in Costco. So she was off her meds then.
Yes. I don't know if she's on meds. That is allegedly. I don't know if she's on meds. I'm not saying she was on meds. I'm saying possible. She should be?
No. She should be. I mean, she should be. She should be if she's not already. There's definitely an issue going on there. Bless her heart.
I love you. I can't say what she's saying, but I'm listening, girl. Yeah.
Well, if anybody else, I'm listening to anybody else that wants to chime in, but that's
you got the floor. You got the floor.
Well, that's my thinking. Looking at her earlier posts, she's hypersensitive to race, and so what she saw there just kind of not exploited, but it just kind of, she was very oversensitive to race, and when she saw what she saw, it just resonated differently than how it would have for anyone else. Because I think, honestly, if I had walked in there, I'm thinking if I had seen that, honestly, I would not have paid attention to that.
Me neither.
Not at all.
She said they were like yelling at her and calling her peasant, but I would have looked if that was the case. But her justification of the video was she was on Snap, and also I wasn't expecting to run into a situation like that. I wasn't expecting to do that. I only did it just because I wanted to have their faces on video for when I showed it to the cops. Certain things make sense to me that she says, and then other things are just so off to when people are telling me, no, you should believe her. Maybe she just has so much going on that she doesn't remember each detail, and later she tells it to you. But I just don't find how every single story is just like how we're missing the whole piece on live and on my computer about, I know I seen her say, yeah, she had an accent and she was talking like that, but she never said that again. So to me, when she was first talking about this case, she was adding pieces in. And I don't know if she thought they were just going to take what she said and take it as, the honest truth and just go after these people. And so her narrative would have been what they went with. But she had things so confused because even in her stories now, they just change and change and change. So I feel like some of it may have happened, she may have just seen them treat her maybe a little bit different or something. I don't know. And just added stuff. I just don't know how we get to blood and urine and fighting and screaming outside, and she's screaming, and then the girl, and then he socked her in her head, and then she hears it go silence. Like, this is a wonderful imagination.
And if you keep talking to her, there's probably going to be more things to come into it. That, because what you just said now, and I've heard so many versions of it, I never heard that they were calling her a peasant. Did she say that they were calling her a peasant? I've never heard that. That's weird. That's weird language. That's weird language. Peasant. I can see a lot of other things, but peasant, That's weird. So here's my thing. This is where I am with this. Think about I sent you a link to that guy, Roland Farrell. He did an expose on the whole other sexual child, thing. Do you know how many years it took for that to come and to people to get taken to court for that? Decades. There is no way that a handful of people can save Molly. If it's true, if her story is true, we're talking about, and we know that there are sex trafficking rings. We know that because of this guy. What is his name? That died in prison. Somebody in the chat knows who I'm talking about. What's the guy's name? That died in prison. He so-called committed suicide in prison because he was running a child sex. The white guy, the old white guy.
I don't know. The son something killer. Is that what you're talking about?
The guy. Okay, no one's coming up. Come on, Angel. You're so smart. What's the guy's name?
Miss Diddy says, a lady, Miss Diddy says she got peasant from the blouse she was wearing because she, was saying she
was a slave. Naomi, they never call her peasant. People. What?
Say again? No, when she was saying it was because of the clothing she was wearing. She was saying, they like slaves back in the days.
Thank you, Miss Didi. Miss Didi said Epstein. Yes.
Oh,
Epstein
yes.
Sex, ring, and we know that many of these exist around the world.
Many.
Yes, and it took decades for this guy to finally get brought to justice, and he still didn't go through the trial because they murdered him in prison because they said his black book was too deep. Okay. Now his fiance is being I don't know if she's in prison, but now his fiance, the woman who was his co-conspirator, she is being
with
held.
The short hair.
Yes, the short black hair. She's probably going to end up dying before she testifies as well, same as him. So we don't have the resources to bring this ring to justice.
We don't.
And that's why I think the whole starting a fund or either contributing to an existing one that we deem is appropriate makes sense in her name.
Yes.
But we have a very untrustworthy witness here.
Yes, very.
And we cannot help Angelica. Angelica, if you are in the room, your past posts on social media are going to make any case that you have fail because of your prior racially motivated posts. So I would say to you, drop it. If you really care about Molly, contribute to this fund that we're talking about doing right now. But we can't break up this ring. We can't do it. Now, if anybody has any resources that can do it, go for it. But I know I can't do it. I'm not going to risk my family. I don't, here, one more thing I'll say, and I'll get off the soapbox. There are two sets of laws in this country. One is for white people and one is for everybody else. Okay. One is for rich people and one is for everybody else. And if you're rich and white, you're going to always have the benefit and everybody else is going to not be believed when it comes against the rich white people. So that is just the way it is. I mean, that is, and if anybody doesn't believe me, Google the statistics of who goes to prison more so for the same crimes. Okay, it will tell you people of color go to prison more than people of non-color. So for the same crimes. Okay, so that's just that's the way I feel. If these people are truly a ring, and I believe they are, we got to step away, or we're going to end up dead. And I think that's why the YouTubers that I know who were following this, they stepped away. I told a cop about this, and the first thing he said was, "Whoo, if this is true, this is some big trouble." That was the first thing he said. And then he started making videos that were calling Angelica a fraud immediately. And he also used as evidence what the hearsay about the videotape from Costco. So what does that tell you?
I'm just not going to be the one to do the same thing. I will put out what is there, but I'm not going to say any lies. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and just say, oh, I don't believe her. I'm just not going to do that because I don't know. And if I don't know, I'm going to say I don't know if I don't know something. Do I feel she's lying? Maybe. I don't know. I just don't want to have my opinion because it doesn't matter about my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter. So there's no point in me even saying it.
I just can't, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jeanette.
I can't subscribe to the fact that this could be a ring or is a ring, because if Molly and her family were just innocently there and it isn't true, that's just an awful allegation.
Yes. Yes. Very. Very. I mean, you know why I feel so, not even just because of this, but now that I experienced it, it bothers me because I can take my son somewhere and people always say this to me. I got it from the day he was born. My nurse even said it to me. She said, and she even seen who was in the room with me. She said, but he wasn't there at the time. He was at work. She was like, is his dad white? And I told her no. Do you know what she told me? She said, he has to be white because my kids look like your son. And I was like, he's not white. And she was a very dark-skinned woman, like probably from, she had like a English accent.
Barbados.
I love English accents, but I was just like, whoa, she was real nice. But I was like, no, you'll see his dad when he comes in. He's not white. And he looks splitting image of his dad. I mean, he has my big eyes. That's the only thing. But he has his dad's eye color. His dad's.
You don't have big eyes. You do not have big eyes.
My eyes are huge. Not like buggy huge, but they're big. Compared to his dad's, they're more like, I don't know, they're more small. And so you can't really tell that his eyes are colored sometimes. But his are so big that you can see it. So she was just like, he has to be white. And people all the time when I go out, they'll be like, oh, is his dad white? And I'm like, no, why does his dad have to be white just because he has green eyes?
You know, when I had my 17-year-old, his hair was blonde and he had green eyes. They're like, they change colors. But he's really light. And the church people, the heads of the church that I was going to, came to my house to ask me questions. And I was like, I'm mixed. I don't know what to tell you.
Man.
Like, wait, Janelle, why would the people from church come to your house and ask you questions? What kind of church do you belong to?
Well, I don't go there anymore, but because they thought that he wasn't my husband's, but he is. You know?
No, I guess my question is, what church did you belong to that they would actually come to your home and ask you about your child? That's my question.
I don't want to like put their name out there, but it's one of those churches that knocks on your door.
Oh, okay.
Witnesses.
No, not that one.
Oh, okay, then what?
But one of the churches that knocks on your door.
That's all I could think of.
Mormons.
Well, I don't live far.
So, and if I say it, they'll probably come knock on my door again. I'll just avoid that.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Why would they ask you
Well,
that?
we're a family, so I'm going to say that I've always felt your comments were very suspect. Now I understand why.
Why?
That's why. I mean, I can tell when someone's coming from a background that's different from mine. That's all I mean. Not like suspect, like bad, but just different.
Well, no, I actually grew up Catholic, though.
That's different.
Is it different? Yeah, but I went to a different church at some point.
I did too.
Most people aren't Catholic. Most people aren't Jehovah's Witness. Most people aren't Catholic.
Wait. Hold on.
No,
hey,
that's not. Most people in America are not Catholic.
Hey, lady. Hold on. This is Naomi. I grew up Catholic. My mom is not from here. She's not from the States. She's from Panama. They are most Latin people, I guess, I don't know, are Catholic. I don't know, because when I was younger, I was forced to go to Catholic church, forced to get on your knees every 10 seconds. I'm not talking bad about it. I just didn't want to do it. You know, you get the chip, your wine, the whole nine. And when I got older, I went to more Christian churches. And now that I could do what I want, I just choose not to choose a religion because I don't feel like God, and I'm not trying to get too religious here, but I just don't feel like God is like, okay, one religion is right, because we all grow up in different situations. I don't feel like he's going to be like, oh no, you were Buddhist, you were Muslim, you were, I feel like as long as you're serving your God and your religion, how you're supposed to, that shows your loyalty.
Absolutely.
That's just how I feel.
I'm not being prejudiced against race.
My husband came from a different.
Wait, one person at a time.
Let me just finish this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Only 22% of Americans are Catholic. So what I was saying is that the predominant religion in America is not Catholic, is not Jehovah's Witness. I have all of these in my family. That's all I was saying. That's and so I didn't mean anything to be prejudiced against you, Jeanette. I was just saying from some of your comments, I could tell that we were coming from a different place, and that's all good. It's good to have diverse places to come from, because all these different diverse, we get different mindsets. I mean, I've got some really great ideas from you.
Not innocent, Christina.
So that's all I'm saying.
My husband came from a different background, and we were just like exploring different churches because I think his family did not really appreciate my Catholic background. And I didn't really like his church either. So we, that's how I ended up going to a different church for a short time. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can bounce around. You want to see what's going on. And I have a lot of that. Like, since my grandfather is Chinese, we have Buddhas all around. So I don't worship Buddha or anything like that, but I do have a respect for him just because it's in my culture. So I'm not Catholic, but it's like, I'll be like, hey, because I didn't really like it, but it's a part of me. So I'm still like, okay, Christian as well. I just don't want to put myself in one box. And I think you guys can tell that about me already. I just don't want one. I feel like you can come to, like, say you have an equation. There's multiple ways to get the same answer. So I just don't feel like I have to have one steady way that I'm going.
But my comments don't come from my religious beliefs or background. I have an education. So that's where my comments come from.
Education is good.
Usually. Yeah.
That would be a good topic. Religion. Yeah, we can definitely just pop up on. We can have chats about anything. She said that would be a good topic. Religion.
I majored in like sociology, criminology, political science. Those are all a part of my major. So like that's where my comments come from a lot of times, most of the time. Okay. Is probably my sociology background.
I love sociology. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Criminology as well. That was the first thing I took was criminal justice.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, if anybody lives in LA County, they know that the LA sheriffs are a gang. They are gang affiliated. They have gang tats. They are probably among police are known to be probably one of the worst police organizations in the country. So when we were talking about the different how police behave, Jeanette, you said something like, I don't think police would do that.
Well, so, I have actually,
you never know what
who's a police officer. So I have family members who are police officers.
I could tell that.
I know good police officers.
I could totally tell that.
Because I asked you to ask those questions the other day.
Yeah.
You came back with the answer. So they can be turned off, right?
I haven't talked to my brother about that all the way. I text him, but he had like a tragedy happen. So like when I've been talking to him, it's been about that. So
okay. Someone said in the comments, like, you know how it's like a little bit more serious because we're talking about serious situations. You knew. Can you hear me?
Yes.
They were like, oh, we can go over to you news later on tonight and we can laugh over there. I'm like, wait, I'm not always serious. No, for real, though, we have fun over there for real. But yeah, so we were talking about, what you made a good suggestion because I was like trying to brainstorm. I was like, I'm tired of like it all being about Angelica. Yes, I'll still put her stuff out there because I told her I would. So yes, I'll still put it out there. But I'm like, I want to figure out a way to change this and make it more about Molly, even though I don't feel like we'll ever get that answer. And if we do, I'll be happy. Like if they do just say something, and I still wouldn't be happy then because it's the parents saying it. And if they have this child in this position, they're either not going to say anything or whatever they're going to tell us is BS. We just got to be honest.
I finally went over to that other YouTuber's channel. I don't want to say the names because of what, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay. I went to the one that she was making the original allegations about her channel. And the thing that she was saying is that she was wanting all these.
Okay, no, I'm going to give you permission to say it. Go ahead and say it.
Paris, Milan. Okay. The thing she was saying is
real quick, Jeanette, did she go to Paris's first or Nosey's first? Because I'm not in all that, so I don't really know.
I don't know who she went to first, but I know that the statement was made that she was wanting all YouTubers and influencers to come over there and protest. So I feel like that's why she's trying to get you to go.
To go where? I ain't protesting. To go where?
To her court.
Oh. I'm like, I'm not protesting nothing. But watch. Let me read what she says about Paris.
Well, I'm confused. Angel B is Jeanette?
No.
I'm Jeanette. My name is my name. I don't know who.
Okay, because like when you're talking, Angel, it's in the square that Angel B is in.
Are you sure?
What I'm saying.
I don't even see my square.
I see her name. It says Jeanette, Naomi China D, A Lady 747, and you knew.
I don't see my square up here.
Do you see Angel B? I see Angel B by Jeanette. That's what's on my screen. What about anybody else?
Are
When
you looking? Are you looking
I
at the
see,
chat? It's in the
I
chat, but
see
it's
it.
not on the box.
I see an A moving.
Not
when
in the chat.
talk.
I'm looking at the 4 squares on the screen. On the 4 squares, I see Naomi on the left top, me on the right top, Angel B on the left bottom, and that's the only names I see.
You
I
don't
see
see
3
you
names.
new?
No,
I see an A on your name.
Okay,
moving.
maybe you need to fast forward your thing to like current, because you're probably seeing something in the
I'll refresh.
Or maybe because since you don't have the sound on, maybe you need to push the bar all the way over to the ending of the live. That way you'll be caught up. Your screen will be caught up, because sometimes when my bar is in the middle or somewhere else, you're seeing something from before. So you slide it all the way so the whole thing is red, and then it'll be what you're currently seeing now. But it'll have a like 10-second delay.
Okay, I don't even see a bar, so I'm gonna refresh and see what happens, and then hopefully, yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. Miss Didi, can you
Hop on.
also email me as well?
So what was I?
It's fixed now. It's fixed now. Okay.
Yes,
now
yeah. So you got to slide it over, because I was like, wait, what?
Well, I don't have a bar to slide over actually when I'm in this restream, but now I see all the names, so I'm good now.
We got Infamous in the building. You ain't got no fan on, right?
No fan. It's hot over here in Arizona.
Oh, it's hot over
My
here
cooler
too. Did you guys get rain?
We rain when we have swamp coolers, so the AC don't work. So that's why I got the fans going.
I'm hot, and
I barely chiming in, so I'm gonna be quiet and go. You guys go on now.
All right, cool. Oh, you're gonna have to turn off the extra. Yeah. Okay, who was talking?
I was.
I'm trying.
So I'm just saying, I think that's the drive to get you to go up there to court.
I'm not sure about that, because I mean, it's real early in the morning. My son comes first, and I don't really, So she only wants me to do that because she said she wants me to be. Now she's lying, and she has me go up there and do that. And I don't think she knows the problem she's gonna have, because she wants me to go there. If they can't give the tape, they'll show it there. And she's like, well, I feel like you're different from everybody else. Like, you actually listen to me and this and this and that. And so she says that she knows that if I see it and everybody else doesn't, that I'll be able to put that out for her. But
she's contacted all the other ones too.
Exactly, is what I'm saying. And I was like, because I asked her that, and you guys seen it in my very first interview. Have you just been contacting all these people? Because I wanted to know if she was just trying to be, a clout chaser. She told me no. Once I kept asking her, and I showed her, I'm like, well, this, that, and people are calling her out on it. Then she changed it and was like, oh yeah, it was only this and this. But then we have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 and 5 and 6.
Right.
Then when I asked you, because I believe she talked to them before she went to jail. Okay.
Right.
So now that she gets out of jail, I believe after that, people are telling me she talked to That's So Bold, and then she talked to me.
Mm-hmm.
But when she got out of jail, my next text message was at, I think it was 6 something. She told me she went in at 12, got out around 5 something. And then she contacted me back. So I have all those timestamps. So That's proven right there. And I don't know if she was just selling them all this BS because she didn't think they was going to come after her. She thought she was just going to get away with it. And then when she seen it was serious, and I don't know if it's the way that I came at her with it, because when she first got on the phone, I was like, wait, because she just started talking. And I kind of had to like calm her down and say, okay. So I told her I had to first get onto my computer and stuff like that because I needed to have the phone call recorded, because when we started talking, it was in my room and I had to, get it together. So that's when, I don't know what made her comfortable to just start talking to me like that and just feeding me all this information. But I feel like she was like, oh, maybe this person can help me. But I can't help you if you're lying, because if you're lying, I'm gonna be irritated as. And
I think that maybe
everything.
I think she just has maybe problems with the law enforcement there, and she wants to put pressure on them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the whole thing, because she is telling you about her other legal problems now at this point, right?
The traffic ticket.
Uh-huh.
She says she has nothing under her, but yet still in our conversations together, and this is me just telling you this, she's also said to me, well, everybody knows me in this area. All of them know me. I mean, all of them, like all of the law enforcement, all of, the friends, she's very known in that area. So that leads me to believe when people are very known like that, I have friends like that. They were always in jail. They were always doing something, always doing something. So yeah, they know you. Yeah, they know you for the stuff that you do. So that could be it. Wait, did she fall off again? Yeah, she fell off. Infamous, you're going to have to get it together. Figure it out and then hop on. Yeah, so I can definitely see that. Definitely, because it just doesn't make sense. I'm going to say this as well, too. And because she said it to you guys as well, because she says Paris Million was sending the police to her house to vandalize it. Then in conversations with me, it was, people in her family that she has restraining orders. But with this today, I'm thinking she means that her baby's dad's side of the family that she has restraining orders, unless she has restraining orders on her family and his family as well, are doing the damage, because she told me in the pictures that she sent to me of her vehicle vandalized was from her previous children's father.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, she says the police did it and Paris Million sent them to do that. And I don't believe Paris sent them to do anything. She uses things to me to get her way. And since she thought she was talking about Paris this, Paris that, she thought that what she was doing, because she said they told her, oh yeah, come up here so you can get a cease and desist for Paris, but they had her meet her at a Vons. And then they switched it up and locked her up for her warrants and for, I think it really is for the false information. So I believe since she was so on that narrative, they used that to get her to come up there. I don't believe that Paris has time to contact all these people. And I don't believe that Paris Million can control a police department to go harass her and break her windows and destroy her car.
Well, I got a chance to view her video, and it seemed pretty credible.
Thanks, Miss
to
Dee.
me.
You said who?
I got a chance to view Paris Million's video about the situation, and it seemed pretty credible to me, and it had a lot of good points and a pretty good timeline.
Right. Angel is so funny. She's like popcorn. You want some? She's hilarious. But no, yes. Listen, okay, let me read this to you. And I think this is where, oh, sorry, wrong phone. I think this is where she stopped liking Paris, because Paris she's not these other nosy people that will just take whatever you say and make it holy gold. I feel like, and I don't know her, I'm just saying, I feel like, look, from this, she thought Paris was kissing her ass. And then when she seen that, she was like, skirt, you playing games. Then I feel like that's when she tried to flip it on her. So hold on, let me go to my Facebook.
Oh my God, it just started raining here.
See?
Like pouring out of nowhere.
Hard. And I was like, where did this come from? It was just sunny and it just got dark and started raining. Okay. So this is what Angelica posts. Even though she told me she didn't have any like donations coming to her, no GoFundMe, no none of that. This is from her spot fund. She writes, I finally get to make a GoFundMe. After subscribers from Paris Million reporting me and my family are at this point in danger and plan to move in silence with no trace. This is for our own safety, and a mother like me of 3 babies can't do this alone. Her fiance works though and has a child with her and one on the way, supposedly, allegedly. Our safety, and especially my baby's safety, matters. Thank you to Paris Million for telling her subscribers to spy on me, making things worse than already are at my home. I don't know what she means. So to me, from this, because she posted her GoFundMe. Not her GoFundMe, her spot fund me.
Mm-hmm.
I think she probably got mad at her for a situation, and now she's just trying to drag her and stuff like that. So Paris was like, look, I'm about to put out all of your information, receipts, and show her. I think that's why she got upset. And is trying to add that to her narrative. I think.
Right. I think you're right.
Too much better? I think so. Because why else would you do that? I don't see nothing she did to be foul. The other person, to me, saying, they don't like Black women. I hate Black women and I hate Black men. If I had a Black baby, I would abort it and all this type of stuff. But yet you're using your platform,
right,
to help a Black child. A little bit suspect to me. I'm not saying, I don't like this person. It's just from what I've smelled is like crazy to me. Some of the things, and I don't know if it's just for show and for YouTube and for all that, or if this is really how this person is. I really don't know, but I just know, I don't know. Setting herself up for a GoFundMe. Yes, this girl needs counseling. Yes, because before this, she had, I believe, 2 GoFundMes for, help for her daughter. Her daughter's going through this situation and this and this and this and that. A GoFundMe. And I think she thought that this would be another way to get another GoFundMe. That's why I said I wouldn't tell you guys to go donate, because I wouldn't donate. So if I wouldn't donate, I wouldn't tell somebody else to donate, because you're donating to be Molly's voice in the beginning. Then when they tell you to shut that down, now you're donating to be for a lawyer. Why do you need a lawyer? I think I showed you guys where she tells me that she has a lawyer. I don't know if I showed you guys.
And still, why, if the case gets dismissed, it could get dismissed.
This is after the fact of that conversation. This is just recently she's saying that. But she's also saying that she's saying that the 4 investigators, okay? The 4 investigators that were with her and doing what they're doing with her, I guess, black eye and all of that. I got the black eye pictures. I showed them on one of them, but I didn't show one of them. I'll put them all out there when time is needed. But she says that all 4 of them, she called the police station to get her phone 23 times, she told me. And on that 23rd time, they answered. And it was all 4 investigators in the room, and they were begging her to make an agreement with her because they violated her rights, and they offered her $2,000. And then she goes on to say that she said no because she spoke to, I don't know if you guys remember, anybody in the chat, when she was on the other lives and she was talking. She said that, some package came to her door and it had a whole bunch of lawyers in it or whatever she was saying. Well, she went through that list and she was calling them, and she found a lawyer that she, liked. And that lawyer told her that, no, don't take the $2,000 because this is a multi-million-dollar case.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't know. Yes, Miss Didi, sure think that. I think that she's probably trying to, but you know what, Miss Didi, what was her, I don't know if you've seen that live, but I think, you were in there. What would be her point of changing the money from going to her, making it go to her fiance? Do you think she's doing that because she may get sued? Do you think those people are suing her? Because I still haven't heard anything from them on that side. Or do you think, I don't know, why would she change that? And that's after me had a conversation.
I thought I saw something in Paris's video about that, about the parent asking for a recommendation for a lawyer, unless it was her.
About who?
The parent, like somebody asking for a recommendation for a lawyer because they were being harassed.
I don't know.
Unless they were talking about her asking for a recommendation. But
maybe she did, and that's what the package was that came to house. But I don't know. Said it was a package with a bunch of lawyers, but I know I didn't even tell y'all all this, but she told me, and I caught her up. I think I may have told you guys. I caught her up because she was like, can you take my lives down? And I didn't say anything. She kept saying, you need to take the lives down. My lawyer said to take the lives down, this and this and that. I think she doesn't realize that I'm literally a decade older than her. So you're not going to catch me with that and think I'm going to be like, okay, I'll take them down. No. So then I think that's when she switched to telling me, she was saying, oh, the cops just want you to take it down because they are trying to settle something with me. They want to settle something. Can you take it down? But I still didn't fall for that either. So then she said, she had a lawyer and said it was a multi-million-dollar case. I don't know if she thought I'd be like, oh yeah, just give me some down, take it down. No, I don't care. Right. No, you still gonna have it up here. I don't care about none of that. So I don't know if that's the tactic she was trying to use at that time, but I'm literally 10 years older than her, and I don't think she knows that. But if she's watching, she knows now. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Epstein.
So yeah. I have a question. If you take down a YouTube channel, like a YouTube live or interview or anything, does it stay in the back office for you to access later, or does it just go away?
No.
Once you delete it, that's it. Once you delete it, that's it.
Okay.
It's gone. You cannot access it anymore.
I should screen record all of these, but I'm not that invested, and I'm not going to waste 2 and 3 hours of my day to screen record. I'll just keep what I have on my computer, and that's good enough for me, because that's what she would say while she wasn't on live with you guys. So I would take that a little bit more than what she was saying to you guys. I just don't know where to go with this assault thing, because she says it blatantly on there, like, oh yeah, oh, let me read that to you guys. Let me read how she says it, because when whoever, I can't remember who it was, asked on the panel, she made me like, not made me, but she was like, she didn't want to talk. She started getting loud, and I felt like she was getting disrespectful. Number one, she was getting disrespectful with Miss Didi, and Miss Didi has a calm voice. She wasn't loud. She wasn't anything. She just was asking her tough questions that she didn't want to answer. Then News and Shenanigans was also asking her tough questions she didn't want to answer, but she already had a thing against her from the beginning.
She was fast talking so fast that I couldn't really understand.
You and me both. I'll just be like, girl. Okay, wait, let me read. Or was I about to read to you? Oh, okay, let me go to that. Where she's talking about the fight. Because she wouldn't say it on live, but she would talk to me after about it. Because she said
that night was like my first exposure to that case. And then when I went back and looked at everything, like I said, some of the other interviews she did, she wasn't talking like that. So that's where I was kind of like, I think those were tough questions she didn't have answers for.
No, she's never got crazy like that. I think because earlier that day, she called me real earlier in that morning, and she was expressing her frustrations about news and shenanigans. And she was just going off and off and off, and I was letting her do it. So I think when she got on my panel, she felt she can be disrespectful. I'm not going for that. I don't yell at you guys. I'm not going to let somebody come in my house and yell at the people in my house. No.
Right.
No. You're not going to do that. So I was firm with her on here, but when I got off, I just let her have it. I was like, check this out. Like, that's not going to happen ever again. She wanted to come on and apologize, but at the same time, this is, like I said, it's not her house. You don't do what you want. So you're not going to come back and apologize because you shouldn't have did it in the first place. You got beside yourself. You got a little comfortable, and that's just not what it is. Looking at it, she also said Molly's family offered her $2 million. I didn't hear her say the family did. She said the
No, Infamous said drop the link. She's on her laptop.
Whoa, my bad. Y'all know I don't got my glasses on, right?
That's why I was trying to get your attention.
I was like, I seen you doing this, but I couldn't read it. Oh, Debbie, thank you. You're just so pretty and sweet, China. Thank you. No, yeah, I felt like she was being very, very disrespectful. And, you know, Miss Didi, Luz, no. I just don't like the yelling, especially. The yelling I can't do. That's why a lot of the things that people told me to go watch with all that and all the cursing. Yeah, I mean, I say curse words, but I'm not talking to someone that could be my mother or my father. I'm not calling them bees and you don't tell me what the F to do. Like, I seen that and I was just like, yo, that's just not my type of person. I really can't watch this stuff. I know people like drama, but I can't do it. Aw, Kelly Kong. She said you're a great co-host. Okay, Infamous. Are you ready, Infamous, or are we going to play games again?
I like playing games. I have a couple. Yeah, I have a couple of ADHD with as a complicated situation.
You love talking about
15
your
bright ideas.
ADHD.
I do, dude, because I at 37, dude. I started embracing my quirks, and then they tell me, "Oh, you probably have your whole life." And then I started doing my research, and I'm like, "Oh, that's why I did that." But now I overanalyze everything, so it's a complicated situation. I have to re-embrace my quirks again because now I understand why I did what I did my whole life. So it's I don't know if it's better for them to tell me at 37 versus as a kid already embracing, you know what I mean? My weirdness.
Oh, I thought it doesn't go away.
No, well, they said I probably had because I do a lot of research. I read a lot of stuff about everything, and I've read about it and stuff. But they when I went to I put myself there, but I went through CPS with my one of my kids, and I've never gone through CPS before. But very traumatic for me. But I put myself in the rehabilitation because I had marijuana in my hair strand. I didn't have no family to back me up. Like, hey, you could do it to go to the outpatient kind of like the classes that they ask you to go to. So I asked them if I could go to the where you're actually living there so you can take care of your classes. So I had the support. So that's where they discovered that I had ADHD because I would interrupt people and you know what I mean? I didn't have anything, any altering mind substances or anything like that. So they died at 37 years old. And I'm like, great.
Wow.
So, it's just relearning how to be quiet. not interrupt people.
Oh, I
Now I
got you.
realize that
Sometimes
that's why.
people randomly go on, but I'll be like, hey, hey. So no,
Yeah.
but
You, all, you have to do is, all you have to do is, just
I
curb
get
my enthusiasm, and I'm like, okay.
No, you're good. You're
Just
good.
put your finger up, like. Shh.
You're
Sometimes
good.
I need it though.
I mean, if you do, I would definitely let you know.
Sometimes I need it.
I haven't had a point to where you guys see. I let people gotta talk.
I just like talking. I'm just a talker. That's who I am. But
You know,
I'm around somebody that's mellow. You know what I mean? If I'm around somebody with the same energy as me, it's a chaotic mess. I like being around people that are a little more mellow because it evens me out. You know what I mean? It kind of reins me in a little. Notice it. So I'm like, okay, don't look so Audrey. Like, you know?
Okay.
So it's just, it's a different, it's a, yeah. Because I try to do everything at once and nothing really gets complete. I have like little incomplete little tasks here and there, but it is what it is. No big deal.
I love my chat. I don't be knowing what's going on in the chat, but anytime I look over, it's very interesting. They so crazy over there.
That's what they tell me. They say,
huh?
They say, Audrey, you a lot, but everything you talk about is something different, and it's always something different and interesting. So we're good. My friends tell me you don't repeat yourself. You always talk about something. You talk a lot, but it's always
the same story.
Yeah, I forget anyway. So I'm like, wow, yeah. I don't like to repeat myself the same story because to me, I'm like, I heard that before already. But anyway, go ahead. Do your thing. Thanks for listening. Say thanks for sharing.
You came in here and a little kid bouncer bouncing up everywhere. So now I done forgot. I'm in the bouncer too.
My bad. I'm in the bouncer too. I'm like, come on. I tell people too, like new people that see me, like I'll be around people that know me, you know, and they're used to me, and they're like, "Oh, fucking Audrey," you know what I mean? They kind of chuckle, and then people that don't know me, you can see them looking out of the corner of their eye, like, "Who the fuck is this chick?" Like, you know what I mean? You can see like they're talking shit in their head. So I'll walk up to them and I'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" I act all chipper, like all hyper, and I do it on purpose. You know how you have to get on a roller coaster? You have to be so tall to get on certain roller coasters. I'll walk up to them and be like, "Hey, you got to be this tall." And I'll be like, you know, like, you got to be this tight, and I'll just walk away. And they are so confused. They don't know what the fuck to do. They're like, what the fuck? And they're looking around for answers, and everybody's like, fucking Audrey. Like, because you tell they're talking shit, like, this chick is on one, and it's just, that's energy, you know? It's just funny because people, they won't say it to my face. But,
if you were around me, I'd be like, okay, yeah.
But that's why I like you.
If you having fun, get it. I'll just be like, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I do quiet, but this pandemic has made me a little stir crazy though too. So, you know, being here with a 7 and a 3-year-old, the conversation only goes so far with the kids. So I get excited when I see big people. Sometimes I'm like, hey, talk to me.
People. When you see big people,
yeah, people talk to me. Let's have a conversation. People are looking at me like, do I know you? I'm like, no. I just get excited when I see big people. I'm a funny motherfucker though too.
Yeah, you
I
are.
be saying some funny shit. But be quiet.
Nah, my son is
do your
having
thing. Do your thing.
My son is having problems because he's only been around me. I mean, for 2 years,
right?
Basically. Well, his whole life, but I mean.
So then they're like, it's like foreign to them. They're like, what's this? What's going on? Yeah.
I'm done with this chat for tonight. Oh my gosh, y'all lit over there. Hey, Angelica, Infamous, you sound like Angelica right now. No disrespect. Hey, I ain't say it. The chat said it.
Oh,
I ain't say it. The chat said it.
I don't care. Call me whatever you want to call me. Just I'm good.
All right.
I'm comfortable with myself.
All right. I'm just saying I didn't say it.
I don't care. They can say what they want. Thank you.
You're echoing, boo.
Because I got you on my speaker. I'm going to take you up. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. Continue on, please. Let me quiet myself.
You made us lose our train of thought. Jeanette, do you remember where we were before Infamous jumped in? She came in the kitty bouncer.
No, I just went on my
and the race car.
I just went on my computer to see the chat because I can't see it in here.
I know it's difficult, like looking at it here, and I'm trying to look at it here because I could kind of follow it on this computer rather than this, because I could see more on this side than this, but it's smaller as well. And I mean, I have my glasses, but
it's like it's
I can see it. So if you want me to do that, give me a task to do, then I could do that.
what do you want to do? Do what you want to do. Go ahead.
No, I said if you want to give me a task to do so I don't interrupt you guys, I'll pay attention because I can see the chat. I can see your chat over here really big on my screen.
Oh, okay. Well, then pay attention to the chat. Go ahead. That's nice.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Give me a job.
Gosh, I was called a troll. That made me look good compared to. You know what? I love y'all. I really do love you guys. Like, hey, can I guys? No, I'll tell this. Hey, I'll tell it on you news because I don't know. We got a lot of people watching, but I will tell you guys a story. I wasn't always like chipper like this. So definitely coming, you know, to this platform and like getting a chance to talk to like people and stuff like that, I kind of changed like my point of view and how it was, you know, a few months before I started my. I love you guys. You guys are my family. But yeah, so one thing that I thought I might do, I know I don't think they're going to do it, but I do want to get in touch with the small little, they said it's a small news channel. And she gave me the number because she was speaking with the news channel and stuff like that. Not the number. She gave me the information to look up whoever it was that did the story about her, and that they do have the video. So I don't know.
So somebody said around here, no fundraising because there's always problems when money gets involved. But to be clear, what you're saying is eventually this channel will monetize itself because of the commercials and stuff going through, and you'll have a way to where people put in super chat.
Well, that's what I was waiting for. No, that's what I was waiting for anyway.
Right.
Like I said, when I am monetized and people do super chats, I will get 50% of my super chats.
Yeah, that's what. So I just wanted to be clear to Miss Dee Dee that that's what you're saying. You're not saying, you know, that's what you're saying. When that at that point, that's when you're going to do that.
Right. Yeah, I definitely want to get. I think my watch hours, I'm not too really worried about that because I'm not afraid to come on here and talk to you guys. Some people have that to where they're afraid to do that, but I'll talk to you guys. So I'm just more worried about other stuff. So
that's not what Ms. Dee Dee was talking about, sweetie. She was talking about when you guys were talking about the funding for Molly. Nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you.
No, that's what she's saying. But that's what she's saying. She wasn't saying that she's going to start a fundraiser for Molly. That's never what she was saying. She was saying when her channel becomes monetized, she wants to donate some of those funding to something. What's a good idea?
Right. No. All that is good idea. Yes. But that's not what she was talking about. The way she was saying is talking about money, you know, causes problems. So that's basically, she was just saying like to get off that subject is what she was saying. Nothing to do with Naomi.
Yeah. Problem.
Yeah. Okay. You're cool.
I'm lost.
Well, I saw that nosy chick, and I don't know how she just popped up. I was browsing on YouTube, and all of a sudden it says nosy something. I'm like, whoa, is this what they're talking about?
Infamous. Wait, hold on, because Miss Dee Dee's coming in here, and I think this is what's going on. So hold on a second.
Right. Yeah, go ahead, babe.
So what happened now, Miss Dee Dee? Go ahead.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Hey, yeah. No, maybe I got it wrong. I thought you were trying to think of you know, a hashtag and raise money to possibly help Molly later down the line.
This is what I was thinking, because earlier after I got off the first live, I was just like, I'm tired of this being solely on Angelica, because at the end of the day, this whole thing was about who? Molly.
Right.
Okay. She's the minor in this situation. She doesn't have control over her environment. So I was like, okay, well, either way it goes, she's going to be effed. That's kind of what I was thinking in my head. Either she's going to go to school, always be known as the, girl, hashtag. She's always going to be known as a girl that, peed on herself or blood, whatever.
Right.
I just wanted to make something positive. So change her hashtag that we use online for her. Is just a hashtag you use online for her. Anytime you're posting about her or this situation, change it, because anything that's dealing with this situation, they say, the store girl.
Right.
And I was just like, let's just change her hashtag to being either, we for Molly, or because when I was looking at it and I just put love Molly, and then what that came up with, right? You know what Molly is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, it came up with that, and I was like, oh no, I don't want it to be that. So I put we for Molly. It didn't, and then I put I forgot, it's in here. What is the other one that I said?
Naomi, can I say what she said on the chat? This is what she was talking about. She said, stay away from fundraising unless you know 100% about the situation. Too many problems arise when money is involved. That's what she was talking about. She was talking about the fundraising.
Well, I definitely wouldn't do it by myself. My ace in the building, as you knew, so I would definitely get with her and some other person, because I wouldn't want me to just be involved, because I don't want it to look funny and people think, I don't want anybody thinking anything.
Right.
So I'd at least have a few people on it. That way, it don't look shady, and not people in the same state, not people that deal with each other. People in the family, definitely, but so it doesn't look sketchy.
Right.
That's, that was my little comment. And then infamous.
She's there.
Yes, ma'am. I'm always here. I'm trying to be humble and be quiet. I'm trying to curb my enthusiasm. I'm really working on it.
Wait a minute, hold up.
No, I got it, but I'm just really working. It's homework for me.
Calm down. Girl, you got to talk.
Don't say that, because I'll get more excited.
All right, eat my caramel.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I was so tickled in the chat. I'm like, this girl sound like Angelica. Girl, you just talk.
Angelica. Oh, I don't.
I didn't mean that.
I crack myself up sometimes. Oh no, I'm not. I don't take it. I don't take no disrespect. As long as you don't call me out my name, you don't mess with my kids or my money, we're good. Nothing really bothers me.
For a minute. I said, I think I better step
Thank
up
you
here
for
for a minute and let
saying
them hear my point of view.
When you,
y'all shut up, girl. Hush your mouth.
See that? You see that?
Yeah, I'm just learning. It's a whole new, learning how to reassert myself. Hold
on. Infamous.
Hey.
Real quick. Wrong road says, I don't think Molly would need money. She might need therapy, which she might already be getting. Mentorship from people that were adopted by different race family. No, that's not what we're talking about. Wrong road. Maybe you could start a fund. Okay, no. Well, wrong road. What do you think about this? I'll say that as well, the cyberbullying thing. But what do you think about this? People in the chat earlier, I think you might be just tuning in, I'm not sure, but they came up with the idea to donate to a children's type,
organization
to where no, it's okay. No, listen.
You're good.
You're good. I don't take anything like that. But we came up with the help of Jeanette, to donate to something for children in Molly's name instead. What do you think about that idea?
Do you know if it's really her name, Molly?
We don't think it is.
The person that I've ever heard say is Angelica, and I don't know how much I believe her.
See, that's where I was.
Maybe you should try to contact the family. Maybe ask them. You know what I mean?
I'm not contacting that family. I don't got.
Well, just to say that if you're.
But
No,
that
but I'm
family's
saying
not
if
going
your
to give you.
intention is to
Wait,
raise money and put something in her
wait.
name, you don't.
Wait, hold on. Infamous. Okay, Infamous, go. Go, Infamous.
Well, where do you want me to go? I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No, say what you were saying
No,
because you guys were
okay,
talking
I'm
about.
sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna
No,
take a
go.
deep
Say
breath.
what you were.
Okay, I'm going. So what I'm saying is, if your intention is to want to say raise money or something and put something in her name, you might want to find out if that's really her name. Because just you know what I mean. Just have it full circle that when you are donating to whatever you want to donate to in her name, you don't want to just say Molly and it's not her name. And I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't be mad. So I don't think they would be mad. I think they would probably respect it a lot more if you were we were thinking of doing this, and we're not saying or making any accusations about the story. We just wanted to do something because we know that you adopted her, like say something for foster kids or something,
Can I say something?
donate towards kids. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Miss Didi. Go ahead.
They are mad because of this situation. I would be mad because if it's not true, I would be pissed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they're not going to give you that information. They're not going to give anybody that information, and hope and praying that people don't dig to find out more of their information.
I'm not. I'm good. That's why I
You
said
know,
I'm
so
not getting a hold of them.
yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't go within 100 miles of those people.
Can I say something now?
Well, then
Okay.
go ahead. Don't. Oh, why are you asking? Don't. Man, you're making me feel bad. You made me want to get off here. Can I say something now? Okay, I'm going mute.
Okay. So I was saying I really don't care if her name is not Molly. She'll know what it is if her name is not Molly. She'll know what the cause is for because worldwide right now she's known as Molly. So even if it's not, I haven't seen anything anywhere else, anything. I haven't seen it on the parent dolls page. I haven't seen anything. I have not seen Jade anywhere. I think it's her imagination. I don't want to say imagination, but I don't know how to say it without saying it kind of, where it sounds kind of mean. So I just think she embellishes a lot and she feels like when you ask someone a question and you want to see if they're lying, like if you ask me, oh, where did you go today? I'll be like, oh, I went to the store. If I was lying, I'll be like, oh, I went to the store to get a candy. And then I went to Jack in the Box and I got a sound. Like, I'm going to tell you extra stuff. I think she feels if she says more details to things that it'll make me believe it more. That's the only reason why I think that even came up. Because she said, well,
is she like
Infamous, wait.
What you call him, like a one-upper? She's like a one-upper.
Infamous.
No, she does sound like she does believe herself.
She does sound like that, but hold on. So she told me that Joel, his real name is Joseph, and Molly, her real name is Jade. I haven't seen that anywhere else. On his profile, it says Joel Tiffany. I only see her being referred to as Molly. I never seen anything of Jade on his profile, on anybody's profile. So I don't know. I feel like she just adds things in to try to make whoever she's talking to believe them. That's why I feel like she felt like when she was talking to that group, Missing Justice, she felt like, she said, Mom, make her sound kind of crazy, make her say, she had an accent. He punched her and socked her, and then he put her in the car, and then, it went silent, and add all of that makes it more believable. No, honey, I'm going to still go fact check you. I don't care what story you tell me. You can tell me, I don't care what it is. I need the facts, and that's just that.
Who named her Molly from the beginning?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
And then, isn't Molly a drug? Like a reference to a drug?
Molly is a drug.
But didn't they say that name was on Facebook?
Yeah, the name is on Facebook. So this is before all of that because I didn't see the newborn pic, but I see a picture of her and I can share that with you guys if you guys want it. I can.
So that's probably where they got the name Molly. So
From what?
They found a post saying that that's her name.
Wasn't it his Facebook page?
I haven't seen anything other than Molly posted about her. Even on Joel's page, I haven't seen anything but Molly. Molly. And you got to think about it. This is a white family. When you adopt a child, you can change their name.
Right.
So even if her name was Shaliko, Lochisha, whatever, you can still change it to Molly. You can. I think that's.
That could be her name, in spite of.
Huh?
But how did they find out? Quote unquote, what they had her since she was a baby.
A lot of people are saying they've seen that. I haven't seen that actual picture of the newborn picture. I haven't seen a newborn picture. The earliest picture. Where's my other phone? My earliest picture that I have of her, and it's on Joel's page, is. Let me show you. This is the earliest picture I have of her. Oh gosh, my light. Sorry. Can you guys see that? That way.
Oh, okay. She look cute.
That's the only picture I have of her that small. So I haven't seen newborn pictures, but she looks like she's about like 4, 5, 6 age-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. It gets a little bit blurry when I make it bigger, but look, like maybe 4, 5.
Okay, Angel. Her name is Molly. It's okay.
Okay. I was just saying it for the record because I was trying to figure out if Angelica gave her that name.
Angelica? I don't think. I think Angelica gave her Jade.
Okay.
I think that's just her. I don't know how to say stuff without, I think it's just her imagination. I'll say that. I don't know how else to say it.
And I was trying to figure out why she might have an imagination the way that she does.
You know what? I think it's because her past, and when she was talking about her father to me, not to put it out there like that, I'm not going to get into detail, but I think that has a lot to do with it. I think that everybody's pushing this racial thing, but I have conversations with her, me and her, and yes, she do use the N-word. She talks like,
I beg your pardon?
She talked like how we would talk. So I don't take it as that. And I don't think she didn't know that I was mixed race. She didn't know that. So I think she would have thought I was black. If I see me, I would think I'm black. I don't know. So
wait
I don't think she's racist.
You said she said that she uses the N-word.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
You want me to talk like that? You want me to say it?
Wait a minute. Hold it. Yeah. Hold it.
Yeah, all over her posts.
Okay. Now.
Wait, but I see multiple different races she's talking. And she's saying it, and this is the thing she got mad about. And you know what? I'm going to ask her, because I wasn't going to play a lot of the stuff. I'm going to ask her if I could just play the part of our conversation when it got on race, because she really got upset about that. And she was like, why can't I just be with my friends and be like, nigga, you babysitting? And this is what she's talking about, is talking about the boy drinking and babysitting a bottle. Nigga, like, you babysitting that drink. Like, So I guess that's how, she talks with her friends and things like that. And she's like, everybody's taking it as being racist. She said, I've never been racist. So just posting memes does not make it seem like that to me. Yeah, and knowing how it is, like there is, when I went to school in LA or Long Beach, LA, there was a lot of black and Mexican riots to where they would lock us down in our classroom and we didn't leave our classroom. So I know it does, but she's like, everybody's trying to make it that because of her cousin having his charges with shooting at a black person and him being Mexican, they made it be a hate crime. She said it's not as a hate crime. but I don't care because I looked it up and it still says hate crime, even though she says he's not being charged with it. I see
I
it.
have to say this, that word, like for me growing up, it's never been an okay word.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, I hate to say it like this, like gangster rap music came out and that word was used all the time. And then I would start hearing people of other races repeat it because they're hearing it in the music that they're listening to.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I do know that when people say that word, it's not because they're being racist. It's because they've heard it in their music and they think that it's okay when it's not.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think it is now? I think since it is, like you said, it's so, they're normalizing it. So I think people of other races say it to be like socially accepted, because I know a person that is white. I know the parents are white, everything, but it's like they say nigga in front of their friends and things like that. And I'm like, but his friends let him say it because he's grown up with them being the only white boy. So they accept him saying it. I don't know who her friends are. I don't know if her friends are black or not. I don't know what boy she was talking about, but maybe they allow her to say that because it's, you know, it makes you socially acceptable. I don't know. I don't just be like,
Yeah,
Hold on real
I
quick.
get what you're saying, but some of us do, because I have corrected young black boys and young white boys in the store.
Right.
Don't use that word around me. I don't care.
Right. Exactly.
And they'll
No
say,
matter
"Excuse
what.
me, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no
Don't
matter
use
what.
it. I didn't teach my child to use it, and if I ever hear him, I'm gonna pull his tongue out. I don't want. I don't want it around me.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have some of us that no, and like I said, it
Yeah.
is accepted in this new age of species.
I have a little story, but I'm gonna wait till Naomi comes so she can hear exactly what happened, what's going on. It's about this what we're talking about right now.
But
But
let's be for real. All of us have some type of racism, whether we want to admit it or not. We try to be better than what it is.
I'm racist against me.
But you know what I'm saying? But these youngsters today, oh my God. I mean, they said it's like it's a part of the alphabet. And I'm like, Jesus, stop. But hey, you can't stop them. And like you say, it's in all of these songs and stuff. And I'm like, okay. They singing it. They're repeating the words. I'm like, yeah. But but where's Infamous at? She done left us.
I think she dropped.
Where did Naomi go?
She
Because
said she'll be right back.
they don't teach the meaning of it in school. So unless your parents are telling you what it means, these kids don't know.
Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm like, eh. So some do accept, some don't accept. It's and then the way some people use it, you know it's derogatory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of endearment. You know. But yeah, damn, I'm so late. Thank you.
Angel's got some jokes.
Mm-hmm.
She said she's black by injection.
Who is?
Angel.
Not,
Angel.
not
I think she
Yeah.
said for 33 years too. I'm sorry. She said, she thought about it after she posted it. And she said, nope, not in the chat tonight.
That's why I say, not funny. No.
You do know what she's talking about though, right?
Nope.
You don't get it?
Enlighten me, please.
Okay. Injected.
Okay. Well,
She's black by injection.
Okay. We're going to leave that alone.
You get what I'm saying though, right?
I'm slow. I'm slow.
She said last night was different. Yeah, because I actually did a live and we were chilled on. We chilled on mine. We went from Naomi Serious live to my live, and we just clowned a little bit. That's about all. It was a chit chat.
I missed it.
Yeah,
missed it.
We were just
I
having
was
fun
falling
because
asleep.
Angel has some jokes. She
I
having me busting up the whole time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said I was falling asleep, so I had to go.
Yeah.
I kept like dozing off and
It was
just
getting
like
late.
loud laughing. I'd wake up.
It was getting late.
So you know, how's it going over there in Louisiana?
Oh, we got our electricity back, our Wi-Fi back. I'm happy as I could be now. And my daughter-in-law and my son's electricity came up, but they still have to wait for their Wi-Fi to come up for schoolwork because they're in college.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
can we pop over to over there?
To mine? You want to go to
Yeah.
my live? Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that.
I mean,
But I
talked
wanted to say
about
something. I just wanted to say something real quick before we hop off of here. How people use the word N-word.
Oh, yeah.
My son's girlfriend. Ooh, I had a fit. Okay, so you know my kids are mixed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her brother called my son an N-word for not taking him to the store, and I went berserk.
Wait, how did he say it? Was he like, nigga, you're not going to take me to the store?
No.
He was like,
With a hard R. Hard R. Hard R.
But wait,
And
what is she? What is she?
Caucasian.
She's white.
Caucasian. She is. Her brother too. But then I
Oh,
found
you're talking
out.
about your other son.
Yeah. No, not my married one. Not Precious's. No.
Okay, that's why I was like, wait, confused because I've never.
Yeah, no, my other son, my tall, my slender son, I guess you could say.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen him before, but
yeah, no,
her brother. And I was like, what? That is so disrespectful. I said, he's so racist. And then I find out his friends are all black. All of them. So they allow him to say that around him.
But does he say it with an A or the hard ER?
I don't know what he says around them. But what he told my son was an R.
He said a hard R.
Now that's a bit different. That's a bit different. Don't do that.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Very. Hi.
That's not him.
I don't know. I was just saying hi because you never have people in your background. So I'm like,
that's my son. He just came back from school and work. Good night, baby.
These YouTube streets. Hey, how are you?
Hold on. Huh?
How was your day?
Good.
Aww. How was your day?
Nice.
All
Night,
right.
baby.
I don't even know who it was. I just seen some. Who was that?
That's my oldest son.
Oh, I didn't even know who it was. I'm like,
We all in
I've only seen your son that you had on your first thing that you posted.
Trevor.
Is it Trevor?
That's Precious's husband. Yes.
That's the only one that I've seen. I haven't seen any of them. The other ones. Oh my gosh, they crazy. So yeah, so I guess we're gonna wrap this up for the night. We'll see from here. So we're gonna hop
No,
over
Didi.
to
We're going to mine, Didi. So let's go. Let's go, Didi.
hers is like the fun channel over here. I'm a little bit serious because we're talking about the kids and everything. So I don't really like all of that going on because of the topic.
Mm-hmm.
But we can hop over to your news channel.
Chit
And
chat.
you could toss it in the chat so people will know where to go. And we'll
Okay.
be over there just acting a fool.
Yeah, I'll go over there
All right.
for a minute. But then I'm going to go to sleep in a minute.
I know, but you can hop over there for a little bit. Angel, you got to hop on. I don't know if Hubby got to go to work or whatever, but Naomi, hello, gorgeous. Hi, love. How are you? You knew I was going to toss the link in the chat. And we're going to hop over there. That's like more relaxed. Over here, I ain't really going for it because we're on, we're talking about a serious topic. And our goal here is to just make sure that Molly is okay. But I do feel that if she's not, we'll never know. So we'll just end it there.
Right.
All right, y'all.
Okay. Bye. Good night. See you guys on mine. Night. See you in a minute.
I'm going to go on my laptop.